through Pisces. Welcome. How you doing? If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. Okay. So like I said, this will be an all signs Aries through Pisces. So welcome to the channel, everybody. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. We're going to kick it off with Aries. I'm just going to switch accounts real quick. And then I'm going to say hello to everybody. And then we're going to jump right in. Okay. All right. What's up, Clifford Beans, Linda Wolf, Maria? I shall not be moved. Martin Simpson, aka Boo Boo Bear, Ryan from the 8, the Barnes family, and Constantine. How you doing, Giovanna? How are you, Giovanna Dixon? Okay. So that being said, let's go ahead. Let's kick it off. We're going to kick it off with Aries first. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. Please forgive me, y'all. I've been working overtime and we had a food drive today. And so I just, busy. busy. Okay, Aries. Hello, Dennis. How you doing? So, today's topic for the all signs, what blessings are coming in for you? So we talk about the good stuff. What blessings are coming in for your sign? So please come on in, say hello, jump in. Let's get into it. I'm a postal carrier. Hey, the real Cortez. How you doing? Yes, I work for the post office. That's what I do. What's up? How you doing, Brianna Hicks? Are you doing psychology on work? I used to like psychology when I took that in college. You know, it's right up there with fun. Hello, Vivian Blessings. But you know, when you say psychology, you start side-eyeing everybody. Saying like you got such and such going on. We up here diagnosing. What's up, Michelle and Tanny? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. All right, Aries, let's get into it. What blessings are coming in for my Aries? Holy Spirit, what blessings are coming in for my Aries placement? Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node, all that good stuff. You have an Aries placement anywhere. Let's talk about the good stuff. What blessings are coming in for Aries? Holy Spirit, what you got? What's up, Tanny? How? Michelle's Universe, Alicia, Only One. How you doing? Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all my moms. Welcome. All right, we got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Now that 10 of Cups, I don't know which I'm going to say in reverse. I'm going to double check on that. What else you got, Holy Spirit? Holy Spirit. Oh, that's the 10 of Cups. So Wands, one more. Was the 10 of Cups supposed to be in reverse? Just want to make sure. Upright. And the 10 of Wands, is that supposed to be, was that upright or reverse? Reverse. Lovers, and just double checking the lovers. Upright or reverse for the lovers. Reverse. Okay. All right. Okay, Aries. We start off for you with the 5 of Wands in reverse. That's how it looks in the upright. So 5 of Wands in reverse. You got the 10 of Cups here in the upright. You have the Lovers in reverse. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Swords in reverse. All right. So you're coming out of chaos and conflict, baby. That's the first thing I see. We're coming out of chaos and conflict with the 5 of Swords here in reverse, 10 of Cups in the upright. So you're coming out of chaos and conflict and you're headed straight towards wish fulfillment here with the 10 of Cups. Now, this is happening after you may have ended something with someone else, Aries. Okay, so we got the Lovers here, which is Gemini here. So some of y'all could have ended things with a Gemini or a Pisces. And then with this 5 of Wands, that's Leo. And then we got the 10 of Wands here, Sagittarius, and the 2 of Swords, which is Libra. Okay, so those are the signs that from just the 5 cards is out here. But it's looking like, yeah, you're coming out of chaos and conflict. You're going towards wish fulfillment. You may be going towards wish fulfillment with someone else that you may actually end up having a child with. Oh, look at there. Some of y'all might actually have a baby. But this does look like you ended something with someone else and you released them. Here with the Lovers in reverse and the 10 of Wands. This last partnership that you had, I think you thought it was going to be one thing. It ended up being something else. It ended up being a lot of weight on your shoulders. You're releasing that. And you're coming out of a stalemate, but it looks like you're definitely running into the arms of someone new. Okay, boo, boo. That's what I see. All right, let's talk about this Five of Wands here in reverse. Hello, Brandon. How you doing? We're going in the order of the zodiac. Pisces is typically at the end, Brandon, and we just got started with Aries. Okay, what's up, Nikita? All right, welcome. Okay. No, and it's not a do mine. I'm not your psychic on demand. That's not how we do it over here. Hello, Tony Wilson. Okay, welcome. All right. All right, I'm going to just let you go. We do stuff with respect over here. Goodbye, Brandon. Go find you somewhere else to be. Let's talk about the Five of Wands here in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. What's up, Daisy? How you doing, baby? All right, Five of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the Two of Wands in reverse. The Five of Cups here in the upright, and the Seven of Wands is in the upright. You're protecting yourself. That's one of the ways that you're coming out of chaos and conflict. You're definitely protecting yourself after a period of time here with the Five of Cups where you were left in a lot of despair. Two of Wands. It really felt like you were at some point in chaos and conflict. You may have, somebody could have put you in competition with other people, and it kind of left you directionless is what I'm getting here. Aries here with the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're coming out of chaos and conflict. There was a point in time where you felt like you had no forward movement. It left you with a lot of regret, and you felt like you needed to get your guard up. You had to start protecting yourself. You can't keep taking these types of hits and these types of blows. Okay. So we got Sagittarius here with the Seven of, no, excuse me, not Sagittarius. Leo with the Seven of Wands. Five of Cups is Scorpio. And then the Two of Wands here, which is Aries. Okay. Let's talk about, which is your sign, is the Two of Wands. Okay. So let's talk about this Ten of Cups. So it looks like you're going towards your wish fulfillment. Let's talk about this wish fulfillment. What's up, Leonard? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. All right. So let's talk about the Ten of Cups here in the upright. Ten of Cups. In the upright, Holy Spirit, what you got for the Ten of Cups here in the upright for Aries? We have the Chariot in the upright. The Queen of Swords is in reverse, and the Star is in reverse. Man, okay, Aries, I don't know what happened. There was a partnership. I definitely see that there's an ending to a partnership, and you're releasing a burden. But with the Star here in reverse, there was a partnership that maybe you thought was going to be your Ten of Cups. And it does look like with the Lovers, you have released this person. That connection left you feeling hopeless with the Star here, Aquarius energy. You started to actually maybe lose faith that the connection was going to make it. You know, it may have left you in a lot of depression here. And then here with the Queen of Swords, Libra energy in reverse. This is somebody you realize, like, you started to feel hopeless because your person was cold. A Queen of Swords in reverse can be somebody who has a bad attitude. She's pretty much like someone. She act like a stone cold bitch. This would be somebody who is really evil, spiteful. They are liar. This is somebody who could be very unforgiving and pessimistic, even. Like, they're just a real Debbie Downer, right? With a bad attitude. And so you thought you went into the connection though with the Chariot, believing that it was going to be successful. Chariot is Cancer energy. So you went into it putting your best foot forward, thinking that this was going to be one thing, and then it led to another. It got to the point where you felt like you had to separate yourself. I have to separate myself. I have to protect myself. Here with the Lovers here in reverse, you had to end that connection. Okay, let's talk about this connection that had to end. Okay, if you believe that, please go ahead and leave the room. Thank you. Welcome, JP Smooth. Welcome to the channel. Tamika, how you doing? No, that's not Tamika. That says Timekeeper Cookie. How you doing? Welcome. Nina Cardona, how you doing? All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about the Lovers here in reverse. What's up, MKO? Welcome. If you do not believe in tarot, please, by all means, keep scrolling. Do us all a favor and go mind your business elsewhere. Three of Cups here in reverse. The Page of Wands in the upright. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you decided to pump your brakes on the connection with the person who was hurting you. Okay, welcome, JP the guy. How you doing, baby? Okay, and hello, Miss Edwards, and happy Mother's Day to all the ladies. Okay. That are mothers. Knight of Swords here is in reverse. You had to slow things down with this person because it was starting to feel like the partnership was imbalanced. So with the Lovers here in reverse, maybe one of y'all was giving more than the other. You felt like you needed to love yourself. I cannot keep allowing somebody to talk to me or with such a harsh, bitchy, mean-spirited, like, why are you taking somebody talking to you like this? And I think you just kind of got to the point where enough was enough, and you had to literally force yourself to just slow down, just pump the brakes. This relationship cannot continue to move forward. If you want to get things off the ground, you're going to have to leave this person behind, because this person is not really being your friend. You're going to have to find your independence. If I want to be successful, then I have to let go of what doesn't serve me, i.e. this person here with the Three of Cups here in reverse. So you went towards finding your independence because you felt like you weren't really being supported in the relationship, because this person was talking to you sideways anyway. So it's like, listen, it's a beautiful thing to have connection. Actually, this is something I was just thinking about, Aries, before I got on here. Like, people crave connection. We want to be in relationships. We want to find our special someone, right? We all do. Okay. But when the connection gets to the point where you're causing me more despair than what I find when I'm by myself, then it does not make sense for me to stay. So there came a time where you had to get out of the connection, because why are we going to stay in something that leads to a lot of heartbreak and pain? You see what I'm saying? So you out here with somebody who is not equally pouring into your cup. This is somebody who may enjoy partying, or maybe even put you in a third. Well, with that Five of Wands, it came in reverse. You're trying to come out of chaos, but this may have been somebody who puts you in competition with other people. This is somebody who may have had a drinking problem, and it was like you just realized that you would be better off standing in your power alone than to be in a partnership and be this unhappy. So it looked like there is a Aries that is detaching and relieving burdens, and this is what a great thing you're doing here. All right, what's up, Wendy? How you doing? And Tanny, how? Welcome. All right, so let's talk about the Ten of Wands here in reverse. Ooh, Ten of Swords in the upright. Ooh. No, excuse me. That's the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it does look like somebody put you into some sort of third party situation. And this was a relationship. It was really sad, Aries, because you felt like, listen, I want to be stable. I want a harmonious family here with the Four of Wands, something where I felt like I belong, they belong, we can gather together, we have a happy home life. Is very stable. This is equal give and take type of relationship. It's very balanced when the Four of Wands is here in the upright. But your person up and Emperor is in reverse. This is somebody who dropped their position, and with the Seven of Swords, they proceeded to cheat on you. So with Aries, the blessing is for you that you came out of this, and this is your energy here, Emperor in reverse. Seven of Swords here is in the upright, and then with that Four of Wands, the Four of Wands is Aries, your energy. So look at that. Yeah, you're the Aries with the Emperor and the Four of Wands here in reverse, and then we got the Seven of Swords, which is Aquarius. Okay, and that what did I say earlier? The Three of Cups, Cancer. Page of Wands, Aries, that's also your energy for me. That's what I believe it is. And then the Knight of Swords here is in reverse, which is also Aquarius. Let's talk about this Two of Swords in reverse. You decided to come out of a stalemate. In order to come out of a stalemate, it was almost like you had to choose to save yourself. Is the feeling that I'm getting? You chose yourself. Let's talk about this Two of Swords here in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Hello, Evangelina, how you doing? Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, so we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the King of Cups in the upright. Listen, this relationship was morally bankrupting you. Your person wasn't giving anything. And once the blindfold fell off your eyes and you really just accepted it is what it is, it is what it is. So this person is not who you think they are. They're not contributing to the relationship. That's actually when the blessing came in, because all the swords came out of your back. And now with the King of Cups, now it's like, now you see things differently. Now you can go towards a connection where you really feel loved, even if it's just with the divine. The King of Cups for me is also like, because it's the wise counselor, I sometimes look at the King of Cups as somebody like the divine, a connection where it's compassion and you feel supported. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who loves you and listens to you, because you weren't really getting the connection that you so rightly deserved. All right, let's get into it. Hello, Ruby. How you doing? And April, welcome. So what else do you want Aries to know real quick? Okay, Aries, so here with Three of Pentacles, you realize that you cannot work with this person. And it may have taken you a while here with the Three of Pentacles to see this. But the reason I say that is because the Hangman, Pisces, is out here in the upright. So, I mean, yeah, so Hangman is in the upright. So it may have taken you a while to come to the perspective that this relationship just ain't going to work. This is somebody who is not investing in the partnership like that. So you and this person, it may have started to feel like y'all were misaligned. Capricorn here with Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not aligning with this person. This is somebody who I need to change my perspective, that like, while you may have cared for this person, you and this person are not actually in alignment. So in order for you to find alignment here with the Two of Pentacles, instead of you being juggled by a cheater or allowing them to play with your emotions up and down, you had to find your balance. And so that was where the perspective had to change. Even if being single is the blessing for me to find my balance, then so be it. So once you decided that, then it made it easier to see your pathway out. You don't feel like you're experiencing any, because now you are the master magician. And the Four of Swords is here in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So instead of you feeling like you're buried in a coffin, I'm not alone. I listen. Now it's like all I have is all I need. All I have is all I need. So here with the Magician, you started to manifest a better situation for yourself after feeling like you was in something new, or it was like you was getting nowhere. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it may have felt like you was going towards bad luck. Let's get your overall advice. What is the actual ending blessing for my Aries, Holy Spirit? What's the ending blessing here after them coming out of this? Hello, Ruby and Frederica and Beverly. Welcome to the channel. All right, so this is the blessing. This is the blessing for you. Overall energy, Ace of Swords. This is the blessing. You got victory and success over all trials and tribulations. Now that you see the truth, that is the blessing. If you want complete emotional fulfillment here with the Ace of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, then you're going to have to leave someone out in the cold. You're going to have to face the truth here with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is actually in the upright. If you want to be victorious, you got to tell yourself the truth and change your perspective. That even though you wanted this person to be your happily ever after, this is not fitting. This is somebody who is got you really in a one-sided situation, and you have to choose yourself, Aries. The blessing is choosing yourself above the connection. And that once you choose you and you choose love and you manifest love, that's when you actually going to come out of the tower. Scorpio energy here in reverse. So you will come out of the tower, and with the Eight of Pentacles, you're going to leave behind someone who doesn't want to work with you. And once you leave them behind, that's when you get the true victory and success. And that is when you actually resurrect. So Aries, if you want positive forward movement, rejection is protection. Let this person go. Choose you, baby. And that's the blessing. Let's move on to Taurus. This was a little long. I didn't know. Well, you know, it's Friday night. It's Friday night, so come with it. What's up, Collective Foresight? How you doing, Jamite? Welcome to the channel. It's Friday night, so if y'all cool with it, we just gonna do what we do. Hello, Lysandra. Welcome to the channel. Nathan, how are you? Welcome. All right, let's get into it. So we're talking about Taurus. What blessings are coming in for Taurus? This may not be what you expected. I thought we was going to use more than one deck. Holy Spirit said no, we're using one deck. Oh, and by the way, I didn't tell y'all the deck. This is called the Lucid Dreams Tarot, for those who want to know. Hello, Patricia and Sita Dior. Lucid Dreams Tarot. Lucid Dream. All right. All right. All right. All right, Holy Spirit, what you got for Taurus? What is for Taurus? What is going on with my Taurus placements? What is it that Taurus needs to know? All right, what blessings are coming in for my Taurus placements? What's up, Jimmy Armstrong and Patricia Victor? All right, Taurus. So first thing out we have is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The moon is in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles here in the upright. Okay. Oh, that popped out. Six of Pentacles here is in the upright. And we have the Ace of Wands in the upright. Hangman, Pisces is in the upright. Okay, so it looks like there's been some illumination here. You see something different. Let's talk about it. So we got the Knight of Pentacles, which is Taurus. It came in reverse. We have the Moon, Pisces. It came in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles here in the upright. All right, which is Virgo. We have the Six of Pentacles here in the upright. All right, which is Taurus. And then we have the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Let's talk about it. All right, so here with the Knight of Pentacles, you decided what you see is that you need to stop investing in something because you don't need it, Taurus. You don't need it. You're the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles out here is you are strong, independent, self-sufficient. You're very self-sufficient and you know your self-worth. So all eyes on you here is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, as you stop giving to a situation, that's actually Six of Pentacles is about balance, right? It's about giving and receiving, generosity, charity, all of that. But it's also about, maybe when you realize that somebody is not giving to the situation and you are independent, I think for you, your scales started to actually balance out with the Ace of Wands when you started to birth something new. Now, we're going to clarify that Six of Pentacles here in a second. Let's get into it because see, Six of Pentacles is about sharing the wealth. Maybe you went towards an equal give and take relationship, but I don't know. There's a big bird right here by her leg, and that always signifies the divine. So it looks like the equal give and take. I don't know. It's like people are choosing a spiritual path over, some of y'all, over romance. Let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse for Taurus. What's up? 1922 Divine Heart. Lisa, what it do? Let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles here in reverse for Taurus. We got the Seven of Cups here in the upright. Eight of Cups is in reverse. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles is in the upright. Page of Pentacles is Virgo. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups, Pisces, and then the Seven of Cups is Scorpio. All right, so let's talk about this. You have to slow down because it looked like you ended up not getting a lot. It does look like you went back towards something that you thought was going to leave you with a lot of options. So the Eight of Cups here is in reverse. This is the Eight of Cups and it's in reverse. So it looks like, Taurus, you went back to something thinking that it was going to create more options for you, but instead it left you as the Page of Pentacles. So it's like it slowed you down. So you thought something was going to grow. It actually stopped growing. It had a complete opposite effect. There was no real benefit. If you think you're going to go into something that's going to blossom and be better, I mean, it makes sense, but it actually slowed things down. And so here with the moon, and it was like you could not deny it. You see it. Things are slowing down. I got this person. I'm thinking it's supposed to grow. I'm not getting anywhere. So let's talk about the moon. It became more and more obvious that something had to probably go. Let's talk about this King of Wands here in reverse. King of Wands in reverse here with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, if you want to be in a stress-free situation. You don't want to be out here in the dark night of the soul as the Nine of Swords. Yours is actually in reverse. So you don't want to be up all night with your hand on your head, holding on to stuff, needing to release it. Queen of Pentacles, you want a relationship where you are being taken care of. A Queen of Pentacles looks out for those she loves. It's very harmonious. It's a place where you feel loved. You know what I'm saying? Where, you want to be with somebody who's generous and hardworking, somebody very practical, but very loving and kind. Almost, similar to a Queen of Cups in the sense of being loving and kind, but they also are somebody who can take care of you practical. Like they can actually give you monetary gifts. The King of Wands, though, what you were seeing, the part of the reason why you had to slow down, it's something that you thought was going to lead to a lot of options, but it left you in the Page of Pentacles because somebody is not responsible. This King of Wands is in reverse. This is somebody who was actually kind of weak in a sense that, like, they may have liked getting a lot of attention. This is somebody who may have been a little bit of a tyrant. They had a bad attitude. So instead of being somebody very passionate, very with a lot of leadership skills, this actually ended up being somebody irresponsible and impulsive. And it was like, why am I can't with you, because if you two are supposed to be better than one, but if the two starts making you lose more than what you would have lost had it just been you gotta let it go. And somebody chose independence. Nine of Pentacles here. So it looks like you chose to be independent. I'm going to stay independent because I'm losing more than I'm gaining from being in this connection. So let's talk about you being in the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like you are out here in the lap of luxury. You're being very self-sufficient. You and the divine. That white dove is by her side. So it's like you are surrounded, and I see like there's these small white dots you see around her. You see that? These little golden dots. It's almost like you're surrounded by love and light. You're surrounded by the divine at this time. Let's talk about it, Taurus. What's up, Linda Graham? Linda Egram. How are you? And Carmela, welcome to the channel. Anybody else? I think I got most of y'all. Empress Tina, how you doing? Patricia Victor, welcome to the channel. All right, so we got the Seven of Swords here in reverse, Justice in the upright. Eight of Wands is in reverse. Okay, so in order for you to heal, right, you have to find your balance. And finding your balance is, I've never seen a justice like this. The sword is down and both hands are released. You have to release something. Somebody may have tried to come back and apologize for doing things behind your back. But it's like you have to, in order for you to find your balance, you have to, one, tell yourself the truth. Two, with justice, if I want my skills to be balanced, I'm going to have to let something go. It looked like you let somebody go and you chose your independence because you realized that they were not in alignment. There's no need for us to move forward with the Eight of Wands here in reverse. Like there's no forward movement. Sagittarius here with this Eight of Wands, Justice, Libra, and the Seven of Swords is Aquarius. So it's like, yeah, I need to go ahead and let you go and find my balance. And in finding my balance, I think you found yourself and you realize that you don't really need this person. You're single, you're sexy, you're successful. Now, this person, you may have realized that they're only connecting to you for what you could give them. And that in itself, if only one person's giving, you got to release that. Either we're going to have a balanced, harmonious relationship where there's equal give and take, or I'm going to have to let you go. So let's talk about this Six of Pentacles. And you may have even realized that the connection was just like based on passion. Here with that Ace of Wands following behind the Six of Pentacles. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this Six of Pentacles in reverse. Holy Spirit, what you got for the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Six of Pentacles in reverse is being clarified by the strength in the upright Leo. We got the Six of Cups in reverse Scorpio, and then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse Taurus. All right, so let's talk about it. So you want to come out the cold. So in order to come out the cold and find your strength, you are going to have to let go of what don't serve you. Even though the Six of Cups is here. This is the Six of Cups. This is somebody you've been knowing since childhood. Or you've been just knowing them for a long, long time. But this is somebody who was not giving you equal reciprocity. They're not giving you that love that you are expecting. This is not somebody who is respecting you. This is somebody who may have, I don't know what was wrong with your person, but sometimes the Six of Cups is about having unrealistic expectations, or somebody who is like stuck living in the past. Or like just clinging. So maybe one of the things that you had to realize in choosing yourself is that you were clinging to the past of what this person used to be. Well, we used to be cool. It used to be like this. Maybe it'll change. And eventually, I think that in order for you to gain your strength and persevere, you realize that you're going to have to come out the cold. But how do you come out the cold? You're going to have to go towards a new beginning, even if it does not include this person, Ace of Wands. So if you want to have a new beginning, right? You're going to have to initiate going after it. You're going to have to let this person go. It's like choosing yourself over a bad connection. Let's talk about the Ace of Wands. What do you got for the Ace of Wands here in reverse? Ace of Wands. I said in reverse. It's in the upright. Tower in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Two is in reverse. You want me to say, do you want to keep these cards? You know, I said it wrong. It was supposed to be Ace of Wands. What you got? Yes, keep them anyway. She knew what I meant. So, okay. Ace of Wands here in the upright. So, you need to become at a stalemate because this relationship is not going anywhere. Here with the Chariot, Cancer, Two of Swords, Libra. So, it's like you have to guard your heart and protect yourself. This relationship is not going anywhere. If I want to have a new beginning, then I have to reverse my tower. How am I going to reverse my tower? Then look, Knight of Swords at the bottom of the day. Aquarius, I have to slow down. I can't keep doing this. So let's get your overall energy. What blessings are coming towards Taurus? What do you want Taurus to know? What do you want Taurus to know about the overall blessings coming towards him? These are different types of blessings, boy. But we've been talking about blessings all week, y'all. Blessings come in different forms of fashion for those who've been watching all week. Thank you. $1 dollar bill for the Happy Mother's Day. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Hello, Catherine. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. God bless. Ooh, my nose is itching. Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands here in the upright. King of Cups here in the upright. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, King of Cups, Cancer, Two of Wands here in the upright, which is Aries, Two of Cups, Cancer. And then we have the Four of Cups, which is also Cancer. Okay, and then look, Ace of Swords here is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's talk about this. You realize that part of the reason that you ended up as a Page of Pentacles is because you was leading with your middle piece. And it was like you kind of rushed impulsively towards a connection because it was based on sex. That's what it looks like. It was more based on sex than it was love. Now, you wanted to be taken care of. You thought that this was going to be a mature, balanced relationship that was going to have forward movement. I see it here. You thought it was going to be mature, balanced, full of love. Here, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. That's forward movement. We're going to move towards balanced, harmonious love with the King of Cups. And what you ended up getting instead was the Four of Cups, being closed off and feeling alone, needing to reverse your tower. So in order for you to find victory and success, let's see what you need to do. We're going towards you, but you are, the truth is the truth, and the truth always does what? Set you free. So let's see, Taurus. So in order for you to find your balance here with the Four of Wands, okay, Aries energy, Emperor. Yep, you had to take charge. So Taurus is looking like here with the Four of Wands, Aries is the Four of Wands as well as the Emperor, and it's both in the upright. In order for you to find stability, you have to take charge. Now, you thought it was going to be a stable relationship, but you got to remember, you was basing it off of sex, and sex will sometimes blind our good senses. So here we got Three of Pentacles. So as an Emperor, you have to make a head over heart decision, and your head over heart decision is to release this person. Three of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn here. So you decide to release this person. Look, Hierophant. It was like, there you go. It's like you're seeing the truth. Remember I said, what is the truth? The truth will set you free. And you decided that, listen, King of Pentacles, this person is not worth the investment. King of Pentacles is in reverse. This is somebody who is, there's no point in being this. This is somebody who is not really as invested in the relationship anyway. And you're starting to feel a lot of apathy. You're starting to feel like you're not fulfilled in this relationship, that this person is not showing up for you. And so death is here, Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck. So in order for you to find your happiness and to come out of death, you're going to really have to see that this person is not your happily ever after. So just kind of, and some of y'all might be on the cusp of Aries. So again, it's like you're choosing independence, a divine connection with the divine, in order to maintain your balance. If you don't want to feel like death and a lot of unhappiness, then it's like you're going inward. That's what I'm seeing so far. So the blessing for you, Taurus, is you went inward. And in going inward, it's like you rediscovered your spiritual relationship with the divine, and you also rediscovered you. And in doing so, that is your blessing, and you are much better for it. Let's talk about Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's get into it. What's up, Lynn Nicken? What's your name? Lynn Nixon. How you doing, Lynn Nixon? Or Lee Nixon? I don't know what your name's supposed to be. see Nixon in there. Little Nixon. All right. Yep, we're on Gemini. Gemini, please come in. Say hello. We should have over 100 likes with over 130 people in here. Do you all mind taking a second, saying hello, and double tapping your screen? What's up, Leslie? How you doing? What's up, John Beams? I ain't seen you in a long time. It was a week. it was a good week. I just worked a lot. Just a lot. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got. What blessings are coming in for Gemini? What is it? What blessings do you have coming in for Gemini? What blessings do you have for my Gemini? Okay, you starting off with the High Priestess, Taurus, Four of Cups, Cancer, King of Wands, Leo. What's up, OG George and Edwin Poole? Nine of Wands, Sagittarius, Chariot, Cancer. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, which is a Leo. All right, so it looks like you stopped to finish something. High Priestess, you're starting off strong here with the High Priestess. Your intuition is telling you need to stay closed off, Gemini. Something is not right. I need to pull back. King of Wands is here. I need to pull back and I need to take charge as a king of Wands. A King of Wands is a leader. So you're taking charge and you're making a very bold move by setting up boundaries. Okay. I don't know what is going on, but this is what Spirit said is the blessing. I guess the blessing is that you do got boundaries, Gemini. You have actual boundaries, and it's like you are going to make your stand. I'm protecting myself. I'm going to have forward movement. I want to be balanced. And in order to be balanced, I have to have a boundary, and I have to use my intuition, and I need to close things off for me that do not serve me. You got to make a boss choice. All right. And stop fighting for connections where people have multiple options. Stop fighting for that. Let's talk about the High Priestess. What's up, Michelle, Jensen, Susan, Rose Allen, Tamal? How y'all doing? Divine Heart, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Let's talk about this High Priestess. And Leslie, welcome. All right, so High Priestess is being clarified by the Sun in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Temperance is in reverse. Man. All right, so when you're in High Priestess mode, this means you have to sit, observe, and watch. Sit, observe, and watch. Sit, observe, and watch, and keep your mouth closed. Now, as you're sitting, observing, and watching, you are now telling yourself the stone, hard, cold truth. Libra energy. Well, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini with the Ace of Swords. And the truth is, this is not a happy, balanced connection. I don't know what's going on tonight, but these are the blessings. The blessings is, I guess, y'all telling yourselves the truth. Now, I'm only talking to those of y'all who watch me on a regular basis. Those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. But we had a reading earlier this week that talked about blessings and how blessings come in many different forms. And it looks like one of the blessings is that you're starting to recognize and tell yourself the truth that if something does not serve you, it does not serve you. Y'all, I was saging. Hold on. It was a smudge. I'm like, why does it look cloudy in here? Because I had a big old thumbprint on the camera lens. Excuse me. Anyway, here with Temperance, Sagittarius with Temperance in reverse. Sun is Leo, and like I said, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here with the Ace of Swords. So what is being illuminated here is that you're in an unbalanced, unhappy relationship. And all it took was you getting quiet and being still. Like, stop asking questions. Just sit back and observe. And as you observe, you're realizing that, listen, I need to close myself off from this. This is not good for me. Let's talk about why you feel like something is not good for you. Okay. Hello, Armanda Cochran and Starfire Goddess. Welcome to the channel. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies who are just now coming in that are mothers. Happy Mother's Day to you. All right, what we got? We got the Four of Cups, Holy Spirit. What you got? We got the Page of Pentacles here in the upright, the Page of Wands in reverse, in the Hermit. Woo! Yeah. Your person, actually, the reason why you feel closed off is because your person is barely investing anything in it. And because they're barely investing with the Page of Wands, Virgo, nothing in the relationship was actually ever getting off the ground because you was always by yourself anyway. It takes two, baby. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two. And you are out here as the hermit. So here it is. Your person's barely investing as the Page of Pentacles. And then we got the Ace of Wands. I mean, the Page of Wands here is in reverse. Aries energy. So it's like, and we got Virgo here with the hermit. It's like, how can things get off the ground if I'm always by myself? You're not investing. So it's like, you listen, if only one person shows up to the table, the relationship is only going to get so far. And I think that by you being quiet and being in hermit mode and in the high priestess mode, you stopped talking and just started observing to see how much is this person actually giving to me? How much, like when I, like instead of complaining about, hey, you missed dinner, or hey, you didn't check your phone today. Hey, you can take 2 seconds to call. I think you just started to realize that, listen, I have to be the leader here. The King of Wands is somebody who is a natural born leader. And they're also somebody who takes control. I have a lot of passion, but I'm going to take control. I have to recognize the power that I hold. And you come with, first of all, you're very good looking, whoever you are. You're very good looking, handsome or beautiful. If you're a woman in this energy, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you get attention. So why are you settling to be with somebody who is treating you less than? So it's like, I think when you got quiet and, when you're in high priestess mode, you start looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you just start lining stuff up. I'm like, okay, I look good and there's nothing wrong with me, but this person's not showing up for me. So why don't I just take control and grab my power back and put my boundaries up? So let's talk about how you took your power back as the King of Wands. What's up, Pipeline Dreams and Ron Richards? How you doing? And thank you for the happy Mother's Day. T is Tree. How you doing? Welcome. Earth Angel, welcome to the channel. Rochelle Buderick, how you doing? And happy Mother's Day to you as well, Sweet Pea. Let's talk about the King of Wands. King of Wands here in the upright. What do you got for Gemini for the King of Wands here in the upright? King of Wands is being clarified by strength here in the upright. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. Ooh, in the Knight of Swords. Listen, in order for you to, this is double Leo with the strength on top of the King of Wands. What is being illuminated for you, baby, is that you got to maintain control. If you want respect, respect starts with self-love. And so you have to have courage and self-love if you want to persevere, right? So you have to find your inner strength. See, this is that lion represents you, your inner strength, you pulling yourself together. And so while you doing that, you realize that this relationship is not worth fighting for. So here we got the Seven of Wands, okay, which is Leo. The relationship is not fighting. This is not worth fighting for. This is not a relationship that is worth fighting for. And you need to slow down. Where are you going if you're the only one showing up to the table? Remember, you just said that this person leaves you by yourself a lot of times. They're not even participating. So if you're the only one sitting at the table and you don't like what's being served, get up from the damn table is what you're saying to yourself, Gemini. I don't like what's being served. This person has access to me, but they're barely showing up. So why don't we just go ahead and just end their access and just have boundaries? You can't sit here. You're barely coming anyway. So instead of somebody having access to come in and out, you just go, just stay out there. Let's just stay out there. So let's talk about the Nine of Wands here in reverse. I mean, in the upright. Nine of Wands. So now you got boundaries. What's up, Kelly Figueroa and Brenda Lee? How you doing? Let's talk about this Nine of Wands here in the upright. What's up, Ryan 7647? How you doing? Welcome. All right. Anybody else? All right. So we got the Hierophant in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. I love it. And the World is in reverse. You decide that in order for you to have the wheel turn in your favor, you need to be single. You need to be single. Somebody has seen the light You're at the table by yourself. You're the only one showing up. This person is barely investing. So it's like they don't really care. Hello, Shamika Jackson and Monica. So if your person doesn't really care, Gemini, and you're the only one showing up, and you want to have good luck, and you want positive change in your life, and you want to feel worthy and like the wheel is turning in your favor, then you're going to have to make a change. Take a look at yourself and make a change. And you decide to make the change instead of waiting on this person to show up or to show you something different. You chose to make the choice. And it looks like instead of going back, the world here is in reverse. The world is about not wanting the cycle to close. It says, but the world in reverse on this card, it says like you could be refusing to close out a cycle, or the world in reverse could mean that you're taking personal closure. Now, I never heard that, but this is what they got on here. It says this person decided I need to have personal closure. And maybe that's what you decided, that, you know what, instead of waiting on this person to explain why they're not showing up for me, why they're not putting in their 2 cents, why they got me out here doing everything by myself, I'm going to make the change myself. I'm going to choose me. I'm going to have personal closure. I want the wheel to turn in my favor, and I'm going to just take control and just put up boundaries. You can't come back in and out of my life. So since you're barely invested, now we got a boundary. You can't come back. I'm leaving you behind. Chariot. You're leaving this person. And in leaving them, you're finding success. And that's the blessing. So let's talk about it. You're finding out, Gemini, that Chariot is Cancer energy, and the world is, I didn't tell y'all, the world and the Wheel of Fortune is both fixed. It's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, okay? All right, and then so both of those, the world and the Wheel of Fortune, and then Hierophant is Taurus. All right, so Chariot, Cancer. So in order for you to find success, right, you had to take action. You had to choose yourself. When you chose yourself, notice there's a black horse and a white horse. This is where you're starting to find more balance within yourself, because you're not allowing somebody to gaslight you or waste your time. Your time is valuable, baby. Why we letting people waste our time? We're not doing that. So we're not doing that. So it's like my Gemini placements have decided that they're going to move forward. They're going to leave this person behind. And moving forward, I'm going to move towards a new goal. And guess what this goal is, Gemini? It looks like you're moving towards the 10 of Pentacles. You decided I'm going to manifest money. I'm manifesting the 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Then we got the Magician, Gemini, that's you. You decide to step into your power. Woo, the hair on my arms is standing up. I'm going to take control over my life. I'm going to be a master manifester. I'm going to go for the 10 of Pentacles, damn it, and I'm going to be successful at it. 6 of Wands, Leo energy. I'm about to be victorious. All eyes on me. You decide to listen. Instead of being in a dead-end relationship, you manifest the hell out of some money. And baby, you're going to get your just due. You're going to get the rewards. It's like you have decided to focus all of this energy into a dead relationship. You're going to put all this focused creativity into financial security. And in doing that, you're going to gain a lot of self-confidence, public victory, a lot of rewards. A lot of praise for what you're getting ready to do, because look, you're above everybody else. Look at all them people cheering you on. Some of you may have chosen to find your life purpose or something, but it definitely looks like you're manifesting a better life. Let's get to overall energy for my Gemini placements. What's up, Ricardo? How you doing? Let's see. So the blessing is recognizing your worth. And the blessing is getting up from the table when you don't like what's being served. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. So you stop investing. Yeah, you stop. Yes. I love it. You stop investing. See, you stop giving money. See, you stop releasing money. You decided to, no, I'm not doing this. Because see, you were the one who ended up bankrupt because it was out of balance. You couldn't find your acclimatization. It was like you were just basically showing up to a relationship, but you weren't getting nothing out of it. So it was like it was causing you a lot of stress and stuff. So it was like you decided to listen. I'm going to stop giving to this. I'm going to release this person. I'm going to go ahead and it was going to hurt. Because, you may have liked this person, but this person was really hurting you by not showing up. The 10 of Swords was like, listen, you were actually the one taking the loss. And this person was like, may have even betrayed you at some point. They was hurting you repeatedly by not showing up. Now, it's not saying that they put you in a third party, but this was somebody who was barely given to the relationship. And people who were barely given, a lot of times are users, abusers, or manipulators. And you realize, there it is, 3 of Swords. So yeah, you was dealing with a cheater. So this person was cheating on you all the time. And you decided that, you know what, instead of me being in a third party situation with someone who barely wants to show up for me, why don't I just heal? Why don't I just heal? And what did you do to heal? 5 of Swords. You chose to restore your faith. How are we restoring our faith? By protecting our heart. We're going to go into a stalemate. We're going to protect ourselves. Ain't no need in going forward with somebody who just going to keep repeatedly hurting me. Right? There's no need in doing that. Why do we need to keep going towards somebody? Gemini here with the 10 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles is Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. 3 of Swords, Libra. And the 5 of Swords is Aquarius. 2 of Swords is Libra. Okay, so you decide, I'm just going to heal. I'm going to heal and I'm going to restore my faith by guarding my heart. That's your overall energy. And in doing that, believe it or not, when you choose you, this is what's going to upset this person. It's going to cause a lot of chaos and conflict and confusion for them, because they're going to be wondering, why is Gemini just starting to slow down? Why is Gemini not giving to the relationship anymore? This is somebody who is used to you coming in and just balancing out scales. But when you pull back and slow down giving money, and you're pulling back and you're not releasing and you're not giving anymore, now they're the ones in confusion because you chose to guard your heart. That's what I got for Gemini. Let's move on to Cancer. I see the trolls are out heavy this evening. That's all right. Block works. We will block you. JP will do it or I'll do it. It is what it is. Hello. Kamara Yanni. Kuramianis or something like that. No, baby. This is a all signs, Aries through Pisces. I'm doing each individual zodiac sign. All right. What's up, Leah? Okay. I'm not taking personal questions. Personal questions need to be directed to the email that is above the chat at IamTheLight369. What's up, Kizzy Leonard? How you doing? Leslie Burson. Okay. Ricardo, welcome to the channel. Monica, how did I miss you? Welcome to the channel, Monica. All right. Let's get into it. Aaron Hardy, welcome. Roy Henderson and Lainey Jones. How y'all doing? We're going into Cancer. What blessings are looking forward to Cancer? Now, to y'all, like I said, to some of y'all, you might be wanting to be like, I want to talk about money. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about that. I'm going to just refer to all of you. If this is not the blessing you was looking for, please understand. Over here, we learn things a little bit different on this channel. So go check out the reading that talked about blessings earlier from the week. It was a collective read, and then you'll understand blessings come in many forms. And believe it or not, choosing you and choosing self-love and choosing self-respect is a blessing in itself, because there's a lot of people who are wasting their time in dead-ass relationships. All right, Cancer, what you got? Holy Spirit, what you got? Hello, Shanika. What's your name? Shanique Moore. How you doing? All right, so first card out we got is the 5 of Wands. Okay, Cancer. Leo. 10 of Cups. Oh. Chaos and conflict in the area of love. Ace of Cups. 5 of Swords. 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay. There's a lot of chaos and conflict surrounding you, baby. All right. Leo, lots of chaos and conflict surrounding you, my Cancers. I'm not exactly sure what is going on. We got Pisces here with the 10 of Cups. So there's a lot of chaos and conflict surrounding something that was supposed to be your happily ever after situation. This is something where you thought it was supposed to be a lot of love here. Love and overflow. I got love on my mind. You're supposed to have love just pouring out. You and them, just love, baby. In overflow. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here with the Ace of Cups. So here it is. You're expecting love and overflow, but there's all this chaos and conflict. And actually, you're starting to feel a lot of regret. Regret and mourning. It's starting to feel dark. Your relationship is supposed to be very, very light and fun. So why are you dark? Notice the contrast. This card is very dark. What is going on in your relationship, Cancer, that is leaving you feeling chaos and conflict and like you're in the dark? I don't know. What's up, Natasha Howard? I knew Natasha Howard when I was in junior high. How you doing? Welcome. Okay. Let's talk about it. So 5 of Swords. So you're starting to feel a lot of regret, a lot of defeat. Maybe you even feel like you're getting unfair treatment. Notice how this person's walking away from the other person. Maybe somebody has walked away from you, or they walk away from you often. And it's like when they are around you, they bully you. They bully you. They hurt your feelings. They intimidate you. This is somebody who is in their ego, who wants to win at all costs. And what is the expense? Your feelings. And this was supposed to be a lighthearted, fun, joy, peace, my happily ever after. But instead, I'm over here crying my eyes out because you got to have the last word and you're talking to me like shit. I think the blessing here, Cancer, is that eventually the light comes on and it's like, why do I need to keep sitting in the dark crying with the 9 of Swords? Why do I need to be sitting up here with a headache being gaslit? Why do I need to have somebody talking to me crazy when I could just become stress-free? 9 of Swords in reverse. You could just choose to be stress-free. Okay? So this is what it's looking like. Gemini here with the 9 of Swords. 5 of Swords, I think I already told you, was Aquarius. No, I didn't. Aquarius. And let's talk about it. So let's talk about this 5 of Wands. All this chaos and this conflict. All right. What's up, Vanessa Ford? Let's talk about these 5 of Wands here in the upright. We're going in the order of the zodiac, you all. If you don't know the order of the zodiac, we start with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Pisces. That is the order. That's the order. All right, let's go. All right, so let's move on. Cancer, 5 of Wands here in the upright. So the 4 of Wands here is in the upright. The 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. Ooh, you know why you have a problem, Cancer? Because you realize that you're in a connection that you feel it's supposed to be a very stable, happy, loving connection. But it's a lot of chaos. You know why it's a lot of chaos? Because only one person's giving. Somebody's attached to the other person for their money. 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody's attaching themselves to you for money, and it's like they just want handouts. And that's the problem. I'm not here to be your personal ATM or your damn bank, but somebody is treating you like they're not there for the love. They're here for what they can get out of it. They're here for the stability. They're here for, they want to share your wealth. They're here for the material help. And so here with the 9 of Pentacles, this is somebody who, it's supposed to be, when you're in the 9 of Pentacles and upright, you have money, you got it going on. But this is somebody, when it's in reverse, it's like you're taking a setback. So this person is connecting to you, and this is a financial setback for you because you're the only one giving. This is supposed to be an equal. Look at this. This is a circle around them. This is supposed to be my 10 of Cups, baby, my happily ever after. This is supposed to be divine love, blissful, happy, very emotionally stable, a harmonious relationship. But if I'm the only one giving, 10 of Cups, please, Holy Spirit, how can I be happy? How can I be happy? 6 of Pentacles, by the way, was Taurus. The 9 of Pentacles is Virgo. And what was this other card? The 4 of Wands is Aries. All right, so we got the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius. 10 of Cups, please. The Hermit is in reverse. You feel like you gave up. Child. Ooh, okay. You used to be closed off, but you came out of being closed off. Okay. 4 of Cups is here. Cancer, Hermit, Virgo. You went from being closed off and in your shell to like coming out of your shell. What brought you out of your shell? The Knight of Wands, passion. Somebody was putting it on you good, baby, and that was what was making you feel like this was your happily ever after. I know, look, sex will make us blind, Cancer. Sometimes we get that energy, that free spirit, get up in you, and you just be like, "Ooh, I'm happy now. I got love now." You know what I'm saying? That impulsive sexual energy will. Sometimes it make us feel like we in love. And it makes us rush into things. And so it's like you came out of being closed off and being alone to now you're in a full-blown relationship with a lot of passion, thinking that it's going to lead to a lot of love and a lot of happily ever after. No, not so much. Let's talk about this Ace of Cups, okay? All right, that's your energy, Cancer. Is here with the Ace of Cups, but it could also be your sister signs of Pisces or Scorpio. Okay, Ace of Cups, please on spirit. So, you realize that yes, Ace of Pentacles is in the upright, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Nine of Cups. Ooh, your personal wish fulfillment was that this was going to be a very prosperous relationship. It's going to be, man, you was in love, honey. Somebody was in love. I am not lying. Somebody was very in love, very in your emotions. You was giving, because this is who you was in love with. It was a very passionate, sexual fused relationship. Your emotions was bouncing all over the wall, and you were happy. So the Nine of Cups, you felt like this was your personal wish fulfillment to give to this relationship. And I'm not gonna lie, because you thought it had a lot to offer: material wealth and emotional wealth. New financial beginnings, manifesting, personal wish fulfillment, ultimate wish fulfillment. And in doing that, Nine of Wands is in reverse. You start letting your guard down. Damn. It's like the more the passion came in, you stop. It's like you let your guard down. Love started to blind you, Cancer. And that's what you don't see. That's what you don't see. So instead of having boundaries because you're in love, you start letting your guard down and thinking that this is going to be your personal and your ultimate wish fulfillment. And that's when stuff started to change. You went from something very light to now being very dark. So it's almost like your person went from very loving to very cold. Now they're wanting to win at all costs. You're over here with your head down. They're over here looking like death walking in all black, just mean as all hell. No offense, Steph. Not trying to be offensive. Okay, so here it is. It's like this is somebody who wanted to win at all costs. And so they were being very hostile towards you. This may have been somebody who often left you crying and upset. Let's talk about it with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords here in the upright. And that's Aquarius. What do we got for the Five of Swords? And by the way, the Nine of Wands with Sagittarius, if I didn't say nothing. Okay, so we got the Moon, Pisces, the Two of Wands, Aries, and then Lovers is Gemini. And what else do we have? Nine of Cups, Pisces, and the Ace of Pentacles was Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Look at here. Seven of Cups. You thought that this was going to, man, your person could have had other options. Because see, now you're saying, look, Gemini here with the Lovers, that this is somebody who is not your partner. Somebody that and it's like, but you didn't see it. You did not see that this person was going to be mean, that they was going to want to win at all costs. You did not see it. Because see, the Lovers is here with the Moon, and the Moon is in the upright. So this means what was hidden is that you thought, what you could not see was that there was not going to be no hidden, no forward movement, because this person's not trying to partner with you. You know why they're not trying to partner with you? Because at the bottom of the deck, it says Seven of Cups is in the upright. They had other options. And so that's what you did not see here. And y'all could be the Moon as well, not just Pisces. The Moon can also be Cancer sometimes. Okay. So Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. So you decide, in order for me to find my blessing, Cancer, then I'm going to have to let this go. If I want to be stress-free, then I'm going to have to let some stuff go. Let's talk about what you let go. All right. What did they decide to let go? All right, we got the King of Wands here in the upright. Leo, Four of Swords here is in the upright. Wow, Libra energy and the Knight of Cups. You decided it's time for you to put the nail in the coffin being somebody's knight in shining armor. Because remember, only one person was given Cancer, i.e. you. One person's attached to somebody for their money. They attached you for your money, Cancer. So you decided, we're going to go ahead and put the final nail in the coffin with me being somebody's go-to. I'm not your personal ATM. I'm not going to knight in shining armor who come in to rescue every time your ass go broke. That's not what we're going to do. So you pull back on the romance. You pull back on being very, this person's knight in shining armor and saving the day. You put the 4 swords in here. You decided to, listen, we just going to go ahead and end this. You took charge, Leo. You stepped into your power and you took charge. And in doing that, baby, all the stress went away. You're not being gaslit. I like it. All right. And guess what else you gained? Not only did you step into your power, but baby, look like you got the Midas touch. All your money started to grow. Because guess what? You ain't sharing with dead weight no more. Go ahead, Cancer. Show me how you do that. How you do that there. How you do that there. That's how you do it. You stepped into your power, baby. And now you got the Midas touch because guess what? You're making better choices and decisions. What's up, App Gang? What's up, Laura? Julian? How you doing? Tyrone White, what it do, what it do? 6 of Swords is in reverse. You realize that if you want to be successful, you're going to have to go back and do some things differently. And guess what you decide? Instead of going back to give to somebody, you decided to chariot. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. And when I leave, I'm going to go back to feeling balanced. I'm going to go back to feeling success. I want to go back to the drawing board. And you did. Knight of Pentacles is in upright. So this is you going back and starting at ground zero. You're getting grounded. You're committing to yourself. The work, it was going to take you a minute. I ain't gonna lie. Look like it was taking you a minute to get here. Yeah, Queen of Cups is in the upright. King of Pentacles is in reverse. So here it is, Chariot. The Chariot is Cancer, and Aquarius is the 6 of Swords. So you want to go back to feeling successful. You want to go back to forward movement. You want to feel like you're meeting goals. Now, things that you're growing is growing. Knight of Pentacles. Now, it may grow slow, but that's okay. So this is you reevaluate. Maybe you decided, you know what, Cancer, what I need to do, and this is y'all's energy as the Queen of Cups here in the upright. I need to slow down with letting people get into my emotions. Because see, you're very loving and kind and a sweetheart. And maybe you need to invest in you, that self-love, and stop giving it out. You decided to listen. Don't lead with stability. And don't lead with emotions so fast. Pump your brakes. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving of them all. If I want to build a relationship on the right foundation, this is your blessing, then I need to slow down. I need to slow down with giving out my love so freely, and I need to stop giving out my stability. This is you making a boss decision and a boss move. In doing this, it's going to lead to more options, believe it or not, in love, where you feel more balanced and harmonious in a relationship. Overall energy advice for my Cancers. And then we're moving on. What's up, Jade and Starfire, Goddess, and Terry Bumblebee? What is that? 10 of Pentacles is in the upright. Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. King of Cups is in the upright. Woo! Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Terrifying in the upright. Cancer. This pull back, and then you got Pisces energy. Hey, man, is in reverse. But baby, when it's in reverse, that means it's upright. When it's in, well, it's in reverse, but that means the light then came on. You see things completely different. You want to go back to being stable. You want to go back to having money. So you decide in order for you to be successful, you got to be where somebody gonna help look out for you. You got to be in a loving connection. It can't just be you. I got to be in a connection where I'm being taken care of just as much as I'm taking care of somebody else. I got to be cared for and with somebody who is just as generous and emotionally mature and balanced as I am. And if you go for what is just like you, baby, the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. You're winning. You're winning. You're going to win in love. And you're going to have a lot of good luck. And then you're going to have a successful marriage. Boop. So you're realizing the blessing for you, Cancer. That light coming in is that right now you're in a relationship where you feel out of balance and your money's out of balance, but you want to birth something better. So in order for us to birth something better, then we're gonna have to let this cycle close. World, you got to close out this cycle because this is dead weight. I don't know. So the blessing for me, and this seems to be the theme, is that my collective is waking up. The blessing is waking up, recognizing your self-worth, and choosing to come out of a toxic dead-end relationship and choosing yourself and working on yourself and then becoming your best and highest self. See, Page of Swords is in reverse. So it's like you're just completely not talking to something that does, someone who doesn't serve you. It's like you're pulling back communication and you just like, if this person doesn't have a practical plan, you can't move forward. See, it's just going to keep leaving you weak. You and this person, it's just like y'all have nothing in common. So like, just move on. They're not showing up right. No way. Leo, what you got, Leo? Let's talk about it. I cannot believe it. All right. Hello. How y'all doing? What's up? Jess Dub. How you doing? Hey, Shia Henderson. I see you. Laura. Okay. Let's get into it. Happy Mother's Day to all my ladies. If you're new and you just stepped in, happy Mother's Day to all of you all. And fathers, we will be doing the same thing when it's y'all's turn. So, what's up, Wolf Girl? All right. So we're going into Leo. We're going to see what your blessings are. It definitely seems like my collective is waking up. Baby, I deserve better and I'm standing on it. Can't be mad about that. What's up, Ravine? All right, let's see what we got for my Leos. What blessings are coming in for Leos? Starting off with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Capricorn. The World in reverse. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. 10 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in the upright. And Strength is in reverse. You got to let something go. Four of Pentacles is about release. Whether you release it, it looks like there was a time maybe you used to ooh, yeah, you got to let go, baby. Look, the 10 of Pentacles is at reverse. This is not a stable, balanced relationship, especially when it comes to finances. Something here in this relationship is financially out of balance. There's no stability here. Yeah. And with the Four of Pentacles, like if I was just reading it as energy, you are overspending or overgiving energy in some form of fashion, whether it's money, time, or attention. You're overspending. You're doing too much. It's reckless. It's reckless. So here are the Four of Pentacles. We got to let this go. So you're deciding to let something go, which is interesting because the World is in reverse. This is when it was like you refused to close the cycle at some point. There was a time when you didn't want the cycle to close, but I think that you're going to go ahead and release it because you're realizing that this is not your happily ever after. There was a point when you didn't want to release it. And you know why you didn't want to release it? Because you knew this person for a long time. Whoever this is, you've been knowing them for listen, I always say a long time because it's not, even though these are children, they always say, you've been knowing them since childhood. You could have, but maybe you didn't. Maybe you just been with this person for the last 10 years. Maybe you just been with this person for the last 5, 3. 3 years is a long time. You see what I'm saying? I've been with you 3 years, 5, 10, whatever. We have a lot of history. And because we have had a lot of history, I have not wanted to close the cycle, but I am not happy. 10 of Cups is in reverse. You're not happy, Leo. And you're losing, this person makes you weak. It's like loving them. Strength is in reverse. It's like they're your kryptonite. And what's the kryptonite? Y'all's history. So you know how like sometimes we don't want to let somebody go because like, let's say you have children with this person. I mean, we've been together, we made kids. It's hard to let somebody go that's not serving you. So, but you see, you have to release it. You have to release it because there's a lot of inner turmoil. Whenever strength is in reverse, that means your strength on the inside. You can't find your balance. You don't have control over that beast within. It's like, because see, there's an infinity over, you see the infinity over her head. You're supposed to love yourself. But if you start to feel a lot of inner turmoil, that means you're not listening to yourself, Leo. And so you start having feelings of inadequacy and you start feeling ungrounded. And so this is why you got to let this go. This is not something that's profitable for you. There's no family stability here. There's no legacy wealth. Now, Aquarius, you know why? Because you don't have a partner. You don't have a partner. Leo, what is going on? It's like the theme of we got all these people who's showing up to the table with nothing, and y'all are finding out, yeah, that's what you don't see. You don't have a true partner because this is somebody who is not investing in the partnership. It's like you're doing all the damn work. All right, what's up, Shane Bailey and Tariq, Dina Musa? I just don't like that. Let's talk about the Four of Pentacles. What you got, Holy Spirit? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles for Leos. We got a Page of Cups here in the upright, Magician in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. You got to walk away, baby. This is somebody who is manipulative. They're emotionally immature, petty. Look, and there goes Holy Spirit. I don't know if you've seen that light come past their picture. Rewind if need be. You got to walk away. Not another day, not another minute. Remember I said you got to release the energy? I got to release. I got to let you go, baby. Like, you're starting to be more unhappy being with this person. And with the Eight of Cups, it's like, in the Moon, it's like you got to step into the unknown. You got to take your chances into the unknown, and you got to move on, because it's like you feel so unfulfilled from your current situation. Like, you feel like you have to abandon it. You have to just walk away and search for something better. Well, why? Because like I said, you're unfulfilled. Magician in reverse is like unfulfilled potential, but it's also manipulation. And your person is showing up as a Page of Cups, which I don't like. So this is somebody who is like emotionally immature. This is somebody who they might have their head in the clouds. They may be naive. This is somebody who they may even play innocent, but I'm not really getting that, because manipulation is somebody who could play a Page of Cups can play innocent, because it's like, oh, I'm young and innocent, but then it's followed by the magician. So your person could be very highly manipulative. Page of Cups, Cancer, Magician, Gemini, and what was this? The Eight of Cups is Pisces. Okay, let's talk about this world. It's been really hard for you to close out this cycle, like I said, because you've been knowing this person for a long time. So it's like you always tend to hold back from closing it out with the world. But see, yeah, but now it's coming to a point where it's like the loving them is like trying to hug a cactus. It's getting you nowhere. Loving them is getting you nowhere. You got to release the burden, baby. Ten of Wands here with the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Wands is in reverse. You got to release the love and stop feeding the beast, because you're not getting nowhere. So the Queen of Pentacles, okay, Capricorn, I got to let you go. I got to let you go. Ten of Wands is Sagittarius, Two of Cups is Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and, Cancer, excuse me. Two of Cups is Cancer. I said Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. Lord have mercy. Cancer with the Two of Cups. So here it is. I got to let you go. I'm going to go ahead and let you go because I'm not fulfilled. You're going to release this person and stop investing in this. Even though you've been knowing this person, it's been really hard. I just keep getting this is hard for some particular Leo. Ten of Cups is in reverse. And like I said, what makes it hard is y'all's history. You've been knowing this person forever long. Like I said, you could have children with them. Some of y'all do, because look, in the middle of that Ten of Cups is a baby. Some of y'all may share children with these people, so it makes it hard to walk away. Hello, it's Black Magic Player in Kuwait, Christy. Let's talk about the Ten of Cups here in reverse. Oh, you got a lot of cards from Ten of Cups. We got the Ace of Wands in the upright. Two of Wands is in the upright. Six of Pentacles is in the upright. Six of Wands is in reverse. You do not feel victorious. Actually, you feel Wheel of Fortune in reverse, baby. Like, this is bad luck all the way around. You don't feel positive about the relationship. You do not feel like this is your happily ever after. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's like it's bringing you a lot of bad luck, bad news. Ace of Wands here in the upright. Okay. Whenever you try to move forward, it's like somebody comes in with a lot of passion to get you to give money. Somebody comes in with a good time, a good sexual fun, and that's how y'all make plans to move forward. And then it's like you come up off some money, and now you feel defeated because there it is. It's like they play you by having sex with you. And I think you're catching on to the pattern here. You come in, you rock my world. I open up my wallet, and then I walk away. Like time passes, and now you feel defeated. Because sex don't fix it. It's like it's putting a Band-Aid on it, you know? It's like a little temporary Band-Aid. So here it is. That's the problem. You're the only one giving material wealth to the relationship. You're also the only one giving true emotion. This person has sex with you, and then it's like, oh, okay. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like a Band-Aid. Somebody thinks passion is the way to get you to come up off some money. If I come in and I make love to you real, real good, then you come about this money. Now, like I said, for some of y'all, it's hard for you because you got all these damn nostalgic feelings about this person from the past. This is somebody you have so many memories with. And it's like you've been with this person, you've been knowing them forever. And it's hard to let this person go here with the Six of Cups. Okay? Scorpio with the Six of Cups. Okay, we got the Tower. It's like, yeah, because you've been knowing this person for so long, you always go back. Tower in reverse. You always go try to balance stuff out. You always went back because you've been knowing them. But this time, baby, with justice is about telling yourself the truth. The truth is, you gotta let this end, Scorpio. Death. Instead of resurrecting this time and feeling defeated, you gotta let it end. You're saying you gotta let it end. So we got double Scorpio with the Tower and death, and then justice is Libra. Okay, let's talk about strength. Because see, you're the one who end up weak, Leo. All right, you end up feeling very, very, very weak. What you got for strength? Oh, excuse me. Strength is being clarified by the Knight of Swords, Aquarius in reverse, Four of Wands, Aries, and then we got the Three of Pentacles. You keep wanting to work with this person to have stability. But in order for you to have stability, they have to show up. But your person don't show up, they slow down. So it's like, how can we have forward movement? Like, let's say you say, hey, babe, you gonna have your half of the rent. And you would think that they would understand the sense of urgency to keep the roof over our head, right? But your person, instead of like when you come in and think that they're gonna work with you with money, they slow down. Y'all supposed to be together equal. The Four of Wands, it's 2 wands on this side, 2 wands on this side. It's supposed to be equal, give and take. We're supposed to work together for stability. But instead of us working together, I'm the only one showing up because your immature ass moves slow. It's like they're lazy or something. But they don't. But the way that they get you is they come in with passion, and then you give money, and you don't realize that they ain't giving nothing. They're not giving you nothing but a wet ass, Leo. That's all you walking away with. That's all you walking away here with. So with the Knight of Swords, like I said, that's Aquarius. The Three of Pentacles is Capricorn, and then Aries with the Four of Wands. What's up, Kathy Winston and Denise Matthews? What else do you want my Leo placements to know? Emperor is in the upright. 5 of Wands is in reverse. Queen of Wands is in reverse. 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles is in the upright. Empress is in, y'all supposed to be, woo, baby. This is a soulmate. Y'all supposed to be a power couple. How you gonna power up with somebody lazy? We got the Emperor and the Empress in the upright. You keep wanting to come out of chaos and conflict. Aries with the Emperor here. You keep wanting to come out of chaos and conflict and have love. I want love. But baby, you keep asking, you a boss dealing with somebody who's childish in their emotions, petty. They don't understand your sense of urgency. This is somebody who's not meeting you where you think, and you're losing confidence that you could be victorious with this person because they're not showing up the way you showing up. Instead of moving forward, your person just stands still. Hey, babe, the rent due, the car payment due. Hey, babe, can you do XYZ? Somebody they just stand around. This is the slowest moving night of them all. In fact, he's so slow, he just standing there. Telling you somebody's person is lazy and they have no sense of urgency. And that is what's making you realize, I thought that I was meeting my match. But it looked like, Leo, this person is not meeting you nowhere near halfway. Nowhere near halfway. And so here with the Four of Cups, yeah, it's like what you're going to do is this. Look here. You're going to have to stop being closed off, but you're going to stop fighting for the connection. And it's like you keep thinking about that. I can't fight for this no more. It's like you can't hold it anymore. There's nothing to fight for. Let's get your advice. What is Leo's advice? This is somebody who is just leaving you to like financially carry all the weight of the relationship. It's not fair. Ace of Swords is in reverse. This person's a liar. Oh, wow. And Spirit says it's time for a permanent ending. Because it's like, I think they come in and they tell you what you want to hear. They give you some good sex. You leave them. And it's like you realize that they got you on a pattern here. So with the Ace of Swords, it's like Emperor. And that's phallic. It's like you're denying their sexual advances. Oh, no, baby. We're going to go ahead and end this. You can't come in. Sex can't fix it. It's like, so you're calling for a permanent ending so that you could be stress-free. You want to be stress-free and you want to come out of chaos and conflict. You're starting to see that this relationship with this person is hopeless. Star, Aquarius, Nine of Swords here is Gemini, Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Star, Aquarius, like I said, and it's in reverse. So it's like you're losing hope and losing confidence that this person's ever going to show up in their power. This is somebody who is not, they're irresponsible. They're never showing up responsible. They're never showing up as a leader. They're never showing up as somebody who could be victorious. Instead, they show up as somebody who is impulsive sexually, who just think they look good and that's enough. And I think, Leo, you're just had enough. You want an Empress, but you keep getting a Page of Pentacles. You keep saying you my match, baby. We've been together forever. You keep saying you my ride or die. We've been together forever. We supposed to be being, Beyonce and Jay, Barack and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Michelle or whatever. Sonny and Cher. I don't know. Shoot, I don't know all these damn couples. I mean, y'all was supposed to be a it couple, and you're wanting your match as an empress or an emperor. Because the Emperor is in the upright. You're expecting your person, but they keep showing up as a page. Baby, you can't work with that. It's one-sided. And so as the High Priestess, you see it. Your intuition is screaming, baby. You need to move towards peace and let this go. This person is not stable. And they're never going to be stable because they're not trying. It's like they expect you to carry all the weight. When we cut the deck, you the one that keep ending up in a mental prison. Because it's like you see it, but you keep making excuses over y'all's history. Well, I've been knowing them since forever. You got to come out of this. But you know it. But it pains you to let somebody from your... And even if this is not romantic, whoever you are, it's paining you to leave them behind because of y'all history. But the blessing is that you see it. And the blessing is that you recognize the truth. And the blessing is if you take forward action, you could actually find you somebody more aligned with you. And that's that. Let's move on to Virgo. What's up, Sarah Frost? How you doing? my high priestess. Okay. MKO, you be sounding so down, boo. Like you need a hug. I know you going through it. I know you. MKO is older. She's been through a lot, y'all. But I pray that God gives you some form of joy before you cut out of here. What's up, ATL Shawty? What's up, the Dan boss? All right, let's talk about Virgie Virg. Where my Virgos at? All right, Virgos, what blessings await my Virgos? I didn't pick the title, Spirit did. I know for some of y'all like, this ain't talking like the type of blessings, baby. It is a blessing when you can tell yourself the truth. I'm telling you. Think about all the other people you know lying to themselves, seeing their relationship over, and they still there. At least you telling yourself the truth, everybody. And that's for the collective. What's up, ambitious warrior? We got the 5 of Cups here in the upright. And the Magician is in reverse. The 6 of Pentacles is in reverse. Thank you, Sarah Frost, for the $2 super chat. And Michelle Thomas, welcome to the channel. And Sarah, may God bless you tenfold for your donation. What's up, Earth Angel Heart? All right. I'm doing well. Happy Mother's Day to anybody that's a mom. We got the Knight of Cups is in reverse. Ooh, you don't want to repeat somebody's knight in shining armor, Virgo. Okay, you're not rushing in. You don't want to come in. All right, yeah. You're disappointed. There's some unrealistic expectations out here. Let's talk about it with the 5 of Cups. We got the 5 of Cups here in the upright, Scorpio. So we got regret. Off rip. Somebody is in mourning, in regret over a relationship. You may feel unloved. You may feel abandoned. Yeah, you don't feel like you're getting everything you need. Your goals are not being met here. Oh, Virgo, what is going on? I'm getting a Virgo that feels abandoned and unloved. They're sad about it. You feel unfulfilled. Like you've been wasting your time. Like you're not meeting your goals. Like something is an illusion. You feel like you're in a relationship where there's no equal give and take. Wow, what is going on with Virgo? Judgment in reverse. Taurus with the 6 of Pentacles. Judgment is in reverse. You don't feel like there's any type of mercy being given to you. Like you don't want to resurrect, you don't feel enlightenment from this relationship. If anything, you feel like a lot of self-doubt. It's like you just don't feel fulfilled. Like there's no mercy in here. It's like no light. Like your relationship feels very one-sided. And it's just I just keep seeing self-doubt, self-loathing, lots of self-doubt. Like I don't know what this person is doing. You don't feel in alignment. Like something is going on with you and this person's communication. And even with the Knight of Cups, like there's no real love. Like you don't feel, there it is again. Like you're not being taken care of. I don't feel like I'm being taken care of. I don't feel right. You don't feel aligned with this person. In fact, you feel like you're experiencing a lot of delays. What's going on, Virgo? I don't like this. Let's talk about the 5 of Cups. What's up, witchy woman? Jillian, Divine Warrior, Corin, Drew. How you doing, Corin? QB, how you doing? Okay. This is sad. What's going on with Virgo? 5 of Cups here, Holy Spirit. Sagittarius, by the way, with that 8 of Wands, y'all. And Libra was Judgment. All right, we got Strength here in reverse. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. 10 of Cups is in reverse. This is not your happily ever after. And you don't want to give to it anymore. You don't see this as your happily. Man, you are in a lot of regret. Okay, Virgo, I have not felt like crying until I got to y'all's reading. I don't know why the energy is so heavy, but you feel abandoned and unloved. You feel like this is not your happily ever after. You feel like your person did not invest in the relationship. you feel, some of y'all may have felt stuck. Like they treated you like you feel like you are regret because it's like you risked a lot dating this person. Oh my God. Why? I just feel real sad. Strength. You don't feel grounded. There it is again. You have all this self doubt. What is with this doubt? It's like I don't know if you're mad at yourself, Virgo, for not listening to yourself, but I just get a lot of like you feel low, like your self-worth, your self-esteem. This person is not treating you right. Whoever you're with. I don't know. Don't take it as it resonates. If this is not your story, Virgo, then please check your other placements. Whoever this is, they feel very inadequate, very vulnerable, and ungrounded. Leo with the strength. Knight of Pentacles is Taurus. All right. Yeah, this is not meeting your goals. Magician here is in reverse. You feel very unfulfilled. Um, you feel like this relationship was all an illusion, like it was out of touch or something. We got the Hierophant here in the upright. Taurus energy. Pisces with the Hangman in the upright. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. You thought that this relationship was not going to leave you feeling, like it was going to be cool. I'm not going to be out here feeling out of balance. I'm going to feel committed. But you feel like somebody is struggling with commitment when it comes to you. And it's hard for you to let go because the Hangman is like feeling stuck. Like you thought that you weren't going to be being juggled. You thought that you was going to be stable. But it's not like that. And so it's like you are having to come to a realization that what you thought was a marriage is leaving you unfulfilled. You thought you're in a partnership, but somebody feels stuck in a partnership because they're unfulfilled. And it's like you're having all these regrets because, like I said, it feels so one-sided. This is somebody who's not giving to, like, there's no equal reciprocity. This person's not pouring into your cup whatsoever. It's like they're not even trying. Whoever you're with, the feeling I'm getting is that they're selfish. They don't try. They're not giving to you in any form or fashion. And it's like, I don't know. It makes you feel kind of weird. Two of Pentacles was Capricorn. What was this? Hangman was Pisces. And then we got the Six of Pentacles, Taurus. All right, what you got for the Six of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? Ooh. I'll take that one. You feel like you got to walk away. Eight of Cups. Not another day, not another minute can you be here. Pisces, I got to go. I can't do this anymore. You choosing to be by yourself, even if it causes a lot of problems. You don't want to give to it. Queen of Pentacles, you're done giving to this dead end situation. You're like choosing to be selfish and just worry about you right now. You just feel like you need to be selfish and worry about you because it's just too much chaos and conflict, and anything would be better than being here because you're not being fulfilled. This person, it's like I'm got a Virgo that is like emotionally bankrupt. What a way of putting that. Emotionally bankrupt. Judgment. Remember I said something about judgment is about feeling like your soul is resurrected. Like you don't feel resurrected in this relationship. I just get heaviness. It's cold. You see what I'm saying? Somebody is real cold. Like you don't have no mercy. Like this person's they're not even trying. Like I don't know what is going on here with my Virgo. Judgment is Libra. Let's talk about it. What's up, Foot Graves and Carrie Charles? AOP game. Oren Felix. How you doing? Knight of Wands here is in the upright. Justice is in the upright. Four of Pentacles is in reverse. You feel like you rushed in. Maybe you gave more to the relationship. You was coming in balancing out somebody's scales. You was having sex with this person. So it was like, okay, I guess you thought Y'all was together. You're giving to them. You're having sex with them. You was real impulsive though to like give money to help somebody else get balance. But come to find out, they're not even trying to be with you like that. So it's almost like the feeling that I'm getting, Virgo, is like some of y'all feel used. Somebody's giving to you and they're not, like, you're doing all this giving. You're having sex with them. You are having sex with them. And it's like you're releasing money and you're trying to help somebody get balance and you're thinking y'all are something, but they're treating it like y'all not nothing. So it's like you're starting to feel used. This person may even ghost you sometimes. With the Eight of Wands, it's like you feel out of alignment for sure. But with the Eight of Wands, it's about communication. This person may like ghost you. It's like, yeah, they're not even fighting for the connection. Mm-mm. Your person is like really self-absorbed, very self-absorbed. The Queen of Wands is here, but she's in the upright, but I'm not getting her in a positive sense. I'm getting somebody who is self-absorbed, somebody who doesn't fight for the connection, like, because they cause towers. The Queen of Wands is causing a tower. And I think the reason why is because this person like thinks that like they're a social butterfly. They think they look good. I look good. All eyes on me. Like she looks like Cleopatra, the Egyptian goddess. And whoever this is, it's like, I'm fine, I'm sexy. Everybody, like, and it's like, so they're not fighting for the connection with you, and it's causing towers because like your person likes a lot of attention. Let's talk about the Eight of Wands. What's up, Ola Jones? Eight of Wands here in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, Aquarius, Libra. I mean, Lord, Ace of Pentacles, y'all. Excuse me, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I don't know what I'm doing. Five of Swords is in the upright, Aquarius, and then we got the Eight of Swords, which is Gemini. Um, you kept giving money to this person, helping them with brand new financial beginnings, helping them to be stable. But this person was treating you like shit, taking your money and just treating you like they're in their ego. Like you, like almost like, here, give me that. You know how like somebody snatched the money. Thank you. Like this person is really like, who is this asshole? Snatching money out your hand, like this is mine. This person is in their ego, honey. Who the hell is this? Snatch money out your hand, think they winning at all costs. This is somebody who is very hostile. They nasty with it. So like, even when you was giving them money, they weren't even appreciative. Like, ain't no thank you, baby. Like you owe them some shit. I don't like this. And now you the one you out here in the middle of prison, wondering like, why are you out of alignment with this person? You know what I'm saying? This person is not even trying. There's a lot of out of alignment here with the Eight of Wands. There's no good communication. I don't like your person. They are asshole. They think they the shit and they shit don't stink but it stink. You hear me? They roses smell like boo boo for real. Five of Pentacles. You need to leave this person out in the cold, honey. I don't like them, Virgo. Your person is disgusting. I do not like the energy. I'm getting somebody self-entitled who thinks that they the shit and they can just treat you any kind of way. And I don't like it. I don't like it. World here on the upright with the Ace of Wands. So we got Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Ace of Swords is in reverse. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Justice was Libra, by the way. Eight of Swords, I think I told you I was Gemini earlier. Page of Cups is Cancer. And a Page of Swords in reverse, which is Gemini. Okay, the Moon. This is what you don't see. What you don't see is that you need to go ahead and call it quits, baby. Because you just keep getting weak. You're weak. This person, like, child, they're making you have feelings like they make you feel bad. And Spirit says it's time for you to close the cycle. It's like they squeeze the life out of you and you don't even realize it. See how the snake is wrapping around the egg like he's squeezing it? If he squeezed too hard, the egg is delicate, baby. You gonna break. You got to let this go. You got to close out the cycle. Passion can't fix this. But that's what somebody do. Passion come in and then it's like, oh, they get you out your head for a minute when it's like they give you attention through sex, but it still don't do nothing for you because you still feel like they lying to you. There's a lot of chaos here. I don't like this person. There's a lot of stress here. And really with the Ace of Swords, Spirit is saying don't birth nothing else with this person. Don't birth nothing else with them. Go ahead and have a permanent ending, Virgo. That's what the Spirit is saying. You need to have a permanent ending. Because this person is destructive. And they're also emotionally unavailable. This is somebody who is emotionally unavailable. Who is like they have a lot of infatuation relationships. You know how like when people rush in and it's like they get the butterflies because it's new. You hang up. No, you hang up. They like the newness of a relationship. But here with the Page of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who don't. You need to block them, even on social media and everything else, because they have like their energy is very scattered. They're very scattered brain. This is somebody who is all talk but no action. All talk, but like they don't really like. You can't even have no plan. You can't even make plans with this person, honey. Your person likes attention, and see the moon here. And what you don't see is that you done got yourself caught up with the devil. You caught with somebody who like a lot of attention, lots of sexual options. Damn, Virgo. That's what you don't see. You've been caught by the devil, Capricorn, Capricorn with the devil. Virgo, you caught with the devil. Your person got lots of sexual options. That's what you don't see. That's why y'all can't be partners. This person is emotionally unavailable because they have too many sexual partners. And so it's like, and then they just snatch money from you. They use you for resources, but they're not giving you shit. King of Cups is in reverse, honey. That's somebody who thinks about themselves and nobody but themselves. How many cards is out here? Let me get the advice from my Virgos. Now, this is supposed to be your blessing. The blessing is, at least I'm telling y'all, the blessing for this reading is that you recognize your worth. You recognize that you're being shorted and you taking action. That's the blessing. Because not everybody recognizes their worth and not everybody gets up and do something about it. Some people sit there in bullshit instead of getting their ass up. And when you don't like what's being served from the table, get your ass up from the table. Get out. Get up, get up, get up. We got the Fool. Don't have no new start with them. You need a new start, and the new start needs to be a new cycle without them. You need to have a new start without them. Because you should not have a new start with them because you're just going to lose confidence all over again because this person is not going to leave third parties alone. They're not. You're not going to have the confidence that this person is not out here having sex with other people. Your person could even have a drinking problem, whoever this is. You lack support in this relationship. And I see that. Lots of lack of support. With the Three of Cups here in reverse. And that's Cancer energy. Virgo, Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, heavy on the Leo. The Fool is Aquarius. And then my son here is Leo. You unhappy, honey. This emotionally unavailable person makes you so unhappy. And you know why? Because you realize they only with you for your money. They're not with you because they love you. They only here with you for what you can provide. And that's the burden for you to carry their burdens. You're being used, Virgo. They got you carrying burdens. They using you for your money. Come back, have you carry everything, try to heal from third parties. But Spirit says, you're doing all the work anyway. So why don't you take initiative since you're doing all the work and go ahead and heal from this third party situation and move towards peace. Leave this person behind, Virgo. Don't move forward. Go after your personal wish fulfillment. Stop with the nonsense with this person. That's your blessing. The blessing is you do see what's going on. You recognize you've been feeling, if you are somebody, a Virgo that has been feeling inadequate, you've been suspecting that your person is emotionally unavailable because they cheating. It's because they are. So your blessing is now you know the truth. So move with due diligence. and with a quickness, lead a broke ass over there with them third parties and back your ass up out of this while you still got time. All right, let's do Libra. Libra. What's up, Tyreek? What's up, AOP Game? Rhonda Gilbert, how are you? Kristen Dockery, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, everybody. Who else is in here? Ola Jones, Jessica, how you doing? Carrie Charles. All right. Oren Felix, I think I got you earlier. Kim Edwards, welcome. How's everybody doing? Divinely guided by God. How you doing, baby? Thank you, Sarah Frost, for the floating heart, and thank you, AOP Game, for the high five. Foot Graves, welcome. Okay. Julian, the Divine Warrior, I see you. Hello, Cody Gonzalez. Okay, we're going into Libra. These are a little lengthy because, you know, I don't give y'all individual sign reads anymore. We just do it as an all sign. It's easier on me. I'm not even gonna lie. No, baby, Sal, I'm not taking personal questions. These are for each individual zodiac sign. If you do have a personal question, my personal email is at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of your phone by the chat. It says, I'm the light 369. It says personal readings are available. Push that and you'll see the entire email for personal reading. All right, what's up? Kuwait Christie and Angela Frazier. Happy Mother's Day to any new moms that's in the room. Let's get it. Let's go. Who we doing? This is Libra. All right, Libra leaves. Libra. What my Libra? Libra Nation. Let's get it. Let's go. Libra. Something about new beginnings. I just seen 11, 11, 11. All right. It's time for a new beginning, Libra. What blessings are headed towards you? Blessings are headed towards my Libra placements. What blessing does Libra need to see? Ace of Swords. Ooh, starting off strong with y'all's energy is the Ace of Swords, but it could also be your sister signs, Gemini and Aquarius. We got the King of Cups here is in reverse. I don't like that. All right, we got Virgo. Then we got the Empress here in the upright. We have the Page of Swords in the upright. Oh, you got an extra card. The Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles is in the upright. Bottom of the deck, personal wish fulfillment with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is Pisces. So your personal wish fulfillment is what we're talking about here. It's time to tell yourself the truth, baby. Truth is you were a selfish ass person and you're an empress. That's what I see. The truth is, and it will set you free. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody who is selfish and cold. Somebody who is emotionally manipulative. You could be dealing with an emotional manipulator. This person is also cold. They're selfish. They only, when the tough gets going, they will leave. You're an empress. Everything you touch turns to gold. So you have the Midas touch. And here with the Page of Swords, here in the upright, it's like you're gonna have to see something from a look at her. You see how she almost looks like she's looking off at something. It's like spirits ask you to see something. What they want you to see, Libra, here with the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is Gemini, is that you don't have to be juggling emotionally or financially because, baby, you're independently rich and you're already an empress. In other words, recognize your worth. Damn it, Libra. That's what Spirit is saying. Recognize your worth. You ain't got to be putting up with no selfish ass, rude ass, disgusting ass person. Do you see your self-worth or is it far, far away? Like, damn, with the Page of Swords, is it far over there? Where is Libra's self-worth? Because Libra don't need this person. Libra, your scales are balanced. You are balanced. The Two of Pentacles is about balance, honey, and it is in reverse. It's almost like looking at a scale. See? Your stuff is balanced. You are balanced when you by yourself. I'm talking to a Libra who might be better off alone than in a partnership. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you can balance your scales. You don't need to be somebody to make you balance. You single, sexy, successful. You are somebody who normally when you're by yourself, you know your self-worth. You're rewarded for your efforts. You're very successful. You make money. You got a lot going on yourself around yourself. You got the Midas touch. When you by yourself, everything around you grows. You're emotionally stable, all that. The moment you try to get yourself in a relationship, somehow you end up with instead of somebody who's going to keep them scales balanced, somebody who is emotionally manipulative, who's out here trying to use you, throwing your scales all wackadoo. And Spirit says, Libra, it's time to recognize your worth and tell yourself the damn truth. You don't need this asshole, whoever this person is. Let's let them go, baby. Let's let them go. Go after your personal wish fulfillment. You don't need this. What's up, second to none? Thank you, JP. Thank you for leaving second to none. You said you got your 2 minutes of fame. Goodbye. Let's talk about this Ace of Swords. Keep scrolling. Go harass somebody else. What's up, Jessica? How you doing? How you doing, Sergio? I'm getting there. We're getting to Scorpio. Right now we're on Libra. Scorpio is after Libra. All right, Sergio. We got the Four of Pentacles is in reverse. The Hierophant is in reverse. What's up, Ashley? And Justice. Excuse me. Okay, thank you. All right. Let's talk about it. So, Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Hierophant. Spirit says, release this person. Because you're not in a balanced relationship. No way. Didn't I just say something about somebody keeping your scales out of balance? Justice is in reverse. Your scales are out of balance. That's you, Libra. This is you all day, every day. Justice. You are justice. Look at you when you are in your power. You, child, your scales are balanced. Your crown is on. You could, child, heart chakra intact. Everything is in fully alignment when you are in your power. And it says, baby, you need to release this. So justice is in reverse because this person keeps you out of balance. You need to leave them alone. Hierophant, Taurus energy. You need to leave this commitment alone. You need to release them and tell yourself the truth. They got to go. Spirit is saying you need to just tell yourself the truth. They got to go. Enough with the being generous. Enough with trying to be with them. Let them go. This person's selfish anyway. They selfish ass King of Cups. Whoever this is, let them go. Let's talk about this King of Cups, Cancer energy. Now, some of y'all, if you're not talking with Cancer, King of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay? But whoever this is, some of y'all might be talking to a water sign or a Taurus. You need to let that ass go. Let's talk about this King of Cups. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands here in the upright. The Ace of Wands is in the upright. The 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. This person can't contribute nothing to your stability. They only here to have sex with you and to make you carry their burdens because they're selfish. This is why they're here. That's all they. This is why they're here. So here with the 10 of Wands. They make you carry everything, Sagittarius, because they're selfish. They got you doing all the work. They even a lazy lover. Are you serious? Y'all, some of y'all dealing with lazy lovers. So this is somebody who is that's all they do. All they do is what they're good at is coming in, having sex, making you carry everything, and they don't contribute to nothing. Like anything with the household and stability household, this person is real selfish. They don't help at all. Who the hell is this? Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, 10 of Pentacles, Virgo. You're an Empress. You don't even need to be putting up with this shit. You got money by yourself. And why are we sharing our money with this dead weight, Libra? Look, death, Scorpio. Go ahead and end this damn thing. Go ahead and end it. Let's talk about an Empress because you out here birthing money-making opportunities, honey. Some of y'all are in the divine feminine energy, and if you're not a feminine, you're in the divine masculine. Okay? But Empress is about the divine. You birth stuff. You out here birthing money-making moves. Okay? Yes. Lovers, Gemini, clarifying the Empress. And then we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Child, Spirit says you should be with a partner that's a leader. Somebody who knows how to step into their power. Somebody who is on your level. They can, King of Wands. You really need an Emperor. But you need somebody who knows how to take control. Somebody who sees the big picture. A true partnership is what you deserve. Not somebody who is over here being selfish or mean, who ain't bringing no stability. This is dead weight, honey. Your person is a liability. That's what I'm getting. Somebody who is, it says on here, it says financially inept. That means they full of greed. This is somebody who is, they're poor investment. They're wasteful and they selfish as hell. So Spirit says it's time for you to look at something from a bigger picture. With the Page of Swords, I like that she keeps looking out because I keep seeing Spirit's like, hey, can you see what I see? Do you see what I see, Libra? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? You need to get alert. You need to wake the hell up, Libra. Wake up. You don't need this person. This is somebody you need to leave out in the cold because they're a Page of damn Pentacles. I'm taking the first one. They're a Page of Pentacles in reverse, baby. This person ain't offering you nothing. You keep helping somebody that's a Page of Pentacles come out the cold. But this is somebody who ain't even offering you no emotion. No emotion. You're in a one-sided connection. You come in and help them and they don't give you shit. They ain't coming in with no love or attention. Child, this so damn one-sided. Page of Cups, Cancer. Five of Pentacles, Taurus. Page of Pentacles is Virgo. Yeah, this is somebody who just has you in a one-sided connection. They ain't even trying to help. Spirit says you don't even need them. That's what's so messed up. You don't even need them. Why are you putting up with this person? Got your scales all out of balance when you don't even need them. You are single, sexy, successful. You're independently rich, baby. You got money. It's like putting up with some stuff and you don't even have to. Let's talk about it. Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. You ain't got to be struggling, juggling, or overwhelmed. Let that dead weight go. What you got for the Two of Pentacles for my leads? See, Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You want a brand new financial beginning? You want a new beginning, Libra? Then this is not your happily ever after. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. This is not it. You want a new beginning? The new beginning needs to be that you recognize that this is not your person. You want to alchemize? Recognize the truth. The truth is, baby, you don't need them. You got divine protection. Out here, do you see this angel's wings? It's like, baby, you covered. You are so balanced when you are by yourself. Libra, it's something about Libras that are high vibrational. You know how to heal yourself. You know how to bring patience and love and understanding, and you got self-control. It's like when you are by yourself, you move with moderation, and it's like you're really able to temper your light and your dark. You're able to be at peace. You're much more calm because ain't nothing rocking your boat. And that's the problem. In order for you to be successful and alchemized, you're going to have to let this person go and go just stay in your power, baby. You in the divine. See the little yellow bird? You in the divine. Sometimes y'all just do better by yourself. Hello, Christina. What's up, Adolf? Okay, baby. I'm going to have timestamps, but do jump back in. Hello, Julianne. All right, what we got? So the Nine of Pentacles, we got the Four of Cups. It's time for you to be assertive. Time to be assertive, Libra. Three of Wands here is in the upright, and the Eight of Cups is in reverse. Libra, it says you got to get up and go towards, you got ships coming in. You need to go back to basically focusing on your day-to-day. See, my Three of Wands is about waiting on ships to come in, but it's also about holding and maintaining like what you normally do, which is doing that Libra thing y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So if you normally have somebody, your scales are balanced and you're normally progressing, that's what you do. That's what you hold and maintain. Hold and maintain all those new things and all that growth and all that foresight and all the things you've been working on. Get up and go back to that. Spirit is basically saying, go back to the stuff that you're good at holding and maintaining. Work, baby, bringing money in and being very independent. being financially set. That's what that, yeah. Right now, I'm gonna be honest. Your blessing, Libra, is the screw love. Ace of Cups. Don't pour no more energy into this dead. See, screw love. Be by yourself, baby. Get your scales back in alignment. Happy Mother's Day to you, Christina. Welcome. Yeah, get your scales back into alignment. Go be by yourself for a little bit. Ain't no wrong. Just let it be just you and the divine. You do better like that anyway, is what Spirit is saying. Right, you go like this, like this. Fool, it's time for you to get a new beginning. That's what you don't see. You don't even see it. It's time for you to get Libra. It's time for you to get a brand new beginning. Aquarius here with the Fool, the Moon, Pisces. It's time for you to go after your wish fulfillment. Let go of this selfish ass person and go after your wish fulfillment. It's time for you to go through a transformation, baby. This is what Spirit is saying. Queen of Wands is in the upright. It's time for you to go into a transformation, to stand in your power, to be in your independence, to be optimistic and with determination. You have it, baby. It's time for you to get back out here and be a social butterfly, to stand in your independence and be confident. Stop fighting for a connection when you know you don't need it to be balanced. All you have is all you need. You and the divine, and you stay balanced. That's like Spirit says, stop trying to fight for a connection when you don't need them to be balanced. All you need is me. Me and you, and we got this. So we got the Two of Wands. Yeah, Spirit says stop. Don't make no more don't. Your plans, if you continue to try to go forward with this person, it's just going to fall apart again. Don't make no plans, because it's just going to keep falling apart. You need to avoid taking a risk with this person, because they don't do nothing but leave you weak. I guess so. We get the needs to do. See, you got the Wheel of Fortune upright. If you just keep sticking and doing your own thing, you'll be winning, Libra. But I think I tell you, every time I read y'all, I don't care what subject I'm reading, it always shows. I don't know if it's just a high vibration. No, I don't think it's everybody. But y'all just, I don't know. I know Libras that be in relationships, but y'all always just seem to do better when you're by yourself. I'm not saying that you can't have love, but it seems like y'all sacrifice so much of yourselves, Libra, when y'all go into relationships, especially my high vibing Libras. Y'all do so much better when it's just you and the divine. Every time y'all go into a relationship, I swear, it's like your scale it just dipped every time. This was supposed to be upright. All right, Spirit says, yeah, see, don't have no new start with something that's going to leave you out of balance. There it is again. Four of Wands. Aries energy. See, you're with somebody who wants to win at all costs. That's what you didn't see. You was dealing with a tyrant, a big person, a person who was in their ego. And Spirit says, Libra, look at you as the Queen of Swords. Look at you. All you got to do is be assertive and go after your personal wish fulfillment. You are intelligent. You need clear boundaries. And you need to be direct. Think, Libra. Look at this from a logical point of view. Didn't I just say, when you by yourself, you tend to be way more confident? You got it going on, honey. And when it's just you and the divine, you got to go. Look, you're even happier, son. Leo. Hermit is Virgo. Queen of Swords is y'all, Libra. See, when you by yourself, we'll always turn. It's like, don't nothing throw your scales off. That's why you do well when you're by yourself, because nothing's disrupting your scales. You know how to, you one of the people who know how to self-heal, self-correct, and self-adjust. So whenever you are single and it's just you and the divine, your scales stay balanced. The moment you introduce, you got to move your scales in according to what's going on with them. And Spirit, see, it's like, yeah, don't have no plans to work with this person because you don't need them. That's your overall energy, is that you're happier and a lot less stress-free and out of chaos and conflict if you avoid this, just let this relationship end. Have the Tower, because this relationship is not built on the right foundation. You just do better when you look at that. When you go off by yourself, peace. I know that sounds so crazy. Yeah, look, judgment in reverse. Libra, that's y'all's energy. Spirit says don't resurrect the relationship. Let it go, Libra. Let it go. That's your advice. That's your blessing. Your blessing is that you can maintain your balance and your peace when you're by yourself. You like you like a sign that really my high vibe, not all y'all, but it feels like when you're by yourself, you thrive. Your wings soar. But the moment you get in a relationship, stuff turn to trash. All right, we're doing Scorpio. What's up, Tidimer? No, Tammy Terrell. Tammy Terrell, Christopher Thomas, and Amanda. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. All right, what are my Scorpio placements? Let's get it. Let's go. Scorpio. Scorpio. What we got for my Scorpio? Scorpio. Thank you. Hey, Crystal. What's up, Amanda and Jessica? Holy Spirit, what you got for my Scorpio placements? What is it? What's their blessings that are coming in for Scorpio? What's the blessing? Child, 10 of Cups. You know what? The theme is, y'all know what y'all blessing is. For all, so far, almost every sign, being single is a blessing. Count your blessings, baby, because some of y'all be out here in relationships miserable. What's your name? A2Z, the crafty queen. How you doing? Collective for insight. All right, so we got the 10 of Cups here in reverse, Pisces. Your sister sign starting it off. Then we got the 10 of Wands. So we got 2 10s. Closing the cycle, Scorpio. Starting off. Woo! What you closing off? Love. 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, Scorpio, that's your energy. Lots of water out here. We got Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Page of Swords, Gemini. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, we got 2 queens on top of each other. With the Knight, is somebody in the same sex connection? I got a Queen of Swords with a Queen of Pentacles and with the Knight of Wands, which is very sexually impulsive. Somebody's in the same sex connection. And if you're not, then don't take that. But somebody is. This is not your happily ever after. It's not. Sagittarius is with the 10 of Wands. Cancer with the 2 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Scorpio. That's y'all's energy. In the Page of Swords, I said it was Gemini. Yeah, this is not your happily ever after. You need to release this burden. I don't know. Whoever you are, this is not it. If you thought this was your connection, it's not. Somebody's same sex here. And that might be the problem. Maybe you didn't know your person is same sex. And you thinking that it's you can move forward, but this person don't really like your gender. Could be. For some of y'all. Only take it as it resonates. If it doesn't, then just move on. 2 of Cups is here. You need to release this love affair, because in releasing it, you will actually restore your faith. You will restore your faith. And you will actually see things a lot more clear if you let this relationship go. Scorpio, y'all are a fixed sign. And one of the things that I've noticed, just for myself, like it's in my chart that like when I date a fixed sign, it is hard for me to detach when I am with a fixed sign. I can let go of any other sign, but when I'm with a fixed sign, it's like I don't know what it is. Me personally, now I'm just telling you me, and what I'm getting from y'all is being that you're a fixed sign, y'all don't really like change, and so it may be hard for you to let go of something that you really desperately want. And the only reason I'm saying it is something about being fixed. You don't want it to change. You like this, but Spirit is saying this is not your happily ever after. And actually, you'll see itself a lot clearer and feel a lot more faith in moving forward if you looked at the truth. And your person, the truth is your person might be same sex, baby, for some of y'all. They like it. What's up? What's your name? Nath Sup. How you do? Oh, who you calling Satan? Go find you something to do. What's up, Arizona 79? How you doing? So let's talk about this. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't know if you didn't know your person. I mean, I don't think some of y'all know something that, like the way that it was out here, it looks like you didn't know this. Maybe you suspected it. I don't know. Let's talk about the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. 5 of Swords is in the upright. 6 of Wands is in reverse. 4 of Cups is in the upright. Is in reverse. Okay, listen. This is not your happily ever after because your person's definitely in their ego. They put people above you all the time. That's what they do. They get up and put other people above you. That's one problem. So, and they're in their ego and they just feel like, you know, I heard in my head, all eyes on me. Somebody just likes a lot of attention and they put a lot of other relationships above yours. We got Cancer here with the 4 of Cups, Leo with the 6 of Wands, and what is this? Aquarius with the 5 of Swords. So they like attention. They put other people above you. And it's like this is what they do. They could have a drinking problem too. Interesting. Let's talk about this 10 of Wands. Spirit says you need to release this. Let's talk about it. All right, so the 10 of Wands here in reverse. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Magician in reverse. Page of Cups is in the upright. This is somebody who puts you, they're emotionally immature. This is somebody very manipulative. And they lie a lot. Whoever they are, they lie to you. They're very emotionally unavailable. This is somebody who they're very manipulative. I don't like it. They're emotionally, they're like immature, but they're real manipulative. And they lie all. I'm getting a strong liar. That person lie all the time. And Spirit is saying too, you probably should just let this be permanently over with the 10 of Wands. Because see, we had 10-10 right next to each other, which is about closing out a cycle. You need to go on and close it and have a permanent ending. Because this is not going to be the love that you want it to be. You thought it was going to be like united love, close bonds, all this, that, and the other. Card went way, way over here. All right. So we got the King of Wands here in the upright, Leo. Page of Cups, I think I already told you. Page of Cups is Cancer. Magician was Gemini. Ace of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, then we got the 4 of Wands. Excuse me. I said 4 of Wands. 4 of Swords, Libra. King of Wands, Leo. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Spirit says you need to put a final nail in the coffin with this. You need to stop giving to this and just assert yourself. You know how sometimes when y'all are in love, you want, like, people will want the other person to pull the plug. And Spirit says don't wait on them to pull the plug. You do it. Be assertive. Take control and pull the plug. Put an end to it. You do it. Don't wait on them to break up with you. Go on and just do it. And because if you do it, you're actually going to restore your faith when you let this connection go. Whoa. Terrifying. There it is. See? Spirit's telling you to be single. Taurus, go on and be single. Because, see, this is not a stable relationship. No way. Go on and be single. What's up, Karma Real? Just leave. Didn't nobody tell you to click on my face? What are you, dumb? Are you 12? Go find something to do. All y'all readers, that's your opinion. And why would you step into a tarot room? You look like the idiot. Just keep scrolling. Go find something else to do. What's up? What's your name? What is your name, honey? I see Gallinger. Elaine Gallinger. How you doing? Elaine, welcome to the channel. I'm just ignoring the fools. If you come in here and you act foolish, you're going to get deleted. Sergio, I do personal readings. It's right above the chat. It says I am the light 369. That's the email. Push that where it says I am the light 369, where it's yellow. It says personal readings. Push that and you'll see the email for the personal reads. Okay. All right. Going back down. What's up, Tuesday? Darlene and Tan and Nelson. Welcome to this channel. All right. What was I saying? They got me thrown all the way out. Let's talk about it here with the 5 of Cups in reverse. Spirit says you'll restore your faith if you remain single, because this is not, you just need to change your perspective. Pisces here with the Hangman. If you could just change your perspective and see that you're actually better off single, I don't know what's going on. It's like, that is the blessing. Being single right now is a blessing. You're avoiding a lot of toxic things. You know what I'm saying? Ten of Pentacles. You're avoiding being unstable, being in like an unstable family dynamic. Spirit says you just need to look at things from a higher perspective. If you can see it, you can do it. What's up, Scorpio Star and Kaylin Allen? Let's talk about the Page of Swords. Hold on a second. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What's up, Darlene? Okay, and Tuesday. It says, so if you could look at stuff from a higher perspective, Queen of Swords here in the upright. Baby, you've been knowing this person for a long time. 6 of Cups is out here, but it's in reverse. Thank you, Scorpio, for the Happy Mother's Day. I appreciate it. God bless you, and Happy Mother's Day to you too if you're a mother. Queen of Swords here. Spirit says you need to set clear boundaries. You need to be assertive right now in directing your communication. This is somebody who gives you a lot of hate, pain, and despair. They're disloyal. And they actually leave you in a vulnerable position. If you could just let them go, you could see that things would work out so much better for you, Scorpio. You could see it. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance here in the upright, 3 of Wands in the upright, Knight of Swords is in reverse. Strength was Leo, by the way. Queen of Cups, Cancer, or Scorpio, that's y'all, Queen of Cups. We got the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, 3 of Wands, Aries, Temperance, Sagittarius, King of Pentacles, Taurus. This person is selfish. If you could just see that your person is selfish and only thinks about themselves. If you could just change your perspective and see things just slightly different, that you could actually balance your scales out if you would just hold and maintain. Maybe you wouldn't wait. If you just need to wait on divine timing. Let them go. Wait on divine timing. Slow down this whole connection and just worry about loving you. Why is Spirit telling you to just worry about loving you? Because you're going to end up stressed out if you don't. You'll end up in the dark night soul. Your person's a butthole. I told you, somebody dealing with somebody is, you're going to end up stressed. Why? Because the Hermit is in reverse. Yeah, you're going to be more stressed by not being by yourself. I think your person is, like I said, some of y'all, your person could be hiding their sexuality. Or if they're not hiding their sexuality, they're definitely cheating. They're doing something they ain't got no business. And it's just Spirit's just showing it like, listen, I know you can't see it right now, but being by yourself would actually be a blessing for you. What's up, Shine? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to let you go. You know, sometimes y'all come in here and I'm going to be honest. I don't know if y'all just be saying stuff because it sounds profound. You think it means something, like you naming somebody. Don't nobody know who that person is but you. And just be careful with what you say. Just be careful. Some people just come in and they just say anything, and it'd be like, why? Why are you talking? I'll be sitting here going, why? Why? Like the one I had to get rid of Shine. Why are you talking? What's up, Muhammad? BL, how you doing? What's up, Julian? I ain't lying. Listen, we got the world here. Yep, see, look, close the cycle. Close the cycle with the selfish person. Go on and close it. Close it out. Okay, that's you all. Y'all are part of the world with Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. Seven of Swords is here. Seven of Swords is Aquarius. This is somebody who has betrayed you. That's why Spirit is telling you. I told you they've been cheating on you. Even if they're not cheating, somebody's person is cheating on them with a same-sex option. Others of y'all, the person's just cheating. This is somebody who has betrayed you. They're very deceptive. They've been doing stuff behind your back. They're very, very sneaky. Spirit says you should have no plans on having any more movement with them. Knight of Cups, stop rescuing this person. Set up a boundary. Stop moving forward. Put up a boundary here with Sagittarius energy with the Nine of Wands. Knight of Cups is Scorpio. That's y'all's energy. Start, because you're in a hopeless situation. Stop giving to this. Don't give nothing else to it. It's hopeless. Aquarius. Go into self-love. Now, they're telling you to go into self-love because the divine says, because I love you. Go back to me. Woo! The divine is calling the Scorpio to come back. Come back to me and reverse your tower, Scorpio. Come back over here to where you really loved. Where I have blessings and overflow for you. Come over here to me. The divine is telling you, hey, why look anywhere else? Come to me, baby. If you are tired and weary. Two of Pentacles, and you will not be juggling financially or emotionally. Wow, I like it. Go on, Scorpio. Let's move into Sag. I like that. Divine said, "Come on back over here, baby." We had a reading something like that. My yoke is light. My yoke is light. Come on over here, and I add no pain with it. Come on over here with me, Scorpio. The divine said, "Yo, what's up, Sharon Smith? What's up, God's child? How you doing? Welcome to the channel." All right, Sagittarius. We're on Sagittarius, Saint Pigeon. JP, if you're not still with me, baby, let me know, and I will watch the chat just a little bit more. I don't know if you're still here or not, but just give me a, yeah, I'm here. And if you're not, then I'll know in a little bit if you're not here. What's up? How you doing? Saint Pigeon. What it do, boo-boo? I don't know. He might be gone. It's getting late for those of y'all that are on the East Coast, but I got the energy. Oh, you still here? Okay, baby. What's up, Planet Extraordinary? Sergi. Let's see what your blessings are. Right now, it seems like singledom is the blessing. Going across multiple signs. Recognizing your worth is the blessing. Being single. Recognizing where you are in your life at this particular time. And if you are single, count your blessings, baby. Because we starting off with the Five of Cups. Ooh, Sagittarius. Sadness. Despair. With the World, it's time to close out a cycle, baby. And end up stress-free. Nine of Swords in reverse. What's up, Juliana, the Divine Warrior? What's up, CO and Planet Extraordinary? I seen you earlier. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, Sagittarius. Spirit is saying you need to stop giving to something. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck. We got a King of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, and we had a Queen of Pentacles out here. Some of y'all might have been dealing with a karmic. I got a King of Pentacles, which is Taurus, but it could also be Capricorn sometimes. Somebody may have made plans with a water sign. It looks like somebody went back to a water sign. They took the swords out of, like they had an ending with a water sign, but they went back and healed some with a water sign and balanced some out. Ooh, okay. Don't know where we're going with this, but let's talk about it. And there it was. It was right there. Somebody made plans with a water sign. Took the swords out of their bag and balance stuff out with them. And it looks like in doing that, the stuff with y'all slowed down. Don't know. That's what I'm seeing. All right. So let's talk about it. We got somebody who is, it's like you're in regret. 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. You're in regret and you are in mourning. Why? Because it's time for you to end something. But just because you know you got to end something don't mean that it don't hurt. So it's like you are in regret. You may be mourning the relationship because it's time for you to close out a cycle. It's time for you to let go, to look at the bigger picture and to evolve into the next chapter of your life. So the world here is fixed energy, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. We got the 9 of Swords, Gemini. You need to remain stress-free. So that's what Spirit is asking you. Sagittarius, can you please look at something from a bigger picture? Can you see things where you could be more fulfilled? And you can come out of this sadness and this discontentment if you would just let the cycle close. So in other words, can you let go? Can you let go, Sagittarius? Can you let go? And then with the Queen of Pentacles, stop investing in a relationship where somebody is not giving to you. They don't give to them. Stop giving. See, the 10 of Pentacles is about stability. Now, you could be the 10 of Pentacles and be single. But if you're the only one giving, there is a mother and a father here. But if you're the only one giving, then why are you giving to this? Stop giving to a situation where somebody's not contributing to the stability of the family. Let go. Let go. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's time for you to let go. And like I said, this could be a karmic connection you was in. For some of y'all. 10 of Pentacles is Virgo, by the way. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. We got the Knight of Cups here in reverse, Scorpio. The Sun is in reverse, Leo. Ooh, sad. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, Spirit says, why you keep working on stuff to make you sad? Stop giving to it. Stop working on stuff, Sagittarius, that just makes you more upset, more sad. Stop being somebody's knight in shining armor. Because all it does is you're in regret if you come in and rescue somebody, what we're helping them. Stop trying to work stuff out with somebody who keeps hurting you. That's what Spirit is saying. Go ahead and just let the cycle close. Stop trying to work it out. If you recognize that this person's hurting you, let them go. What's up, Gull? How you doing, Gull? Let's talk about the world. All right, we got the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, Page of Pentacles in the up. See what I'm saying? This is somebody who gives you little so that they can go play with third parties. And let me be honest, I just said somebody gave to a water sign. So here it is with the 3 of Cups, which is a Cancer. And then we got the Page of Pentacles, Virgo, Lovers, Aquarius, Lovers, Gemini. This is somebody you are not, there is no balance in the relationship. This is why Spirit is saying, go ahead and close out the cycle. See, this is somebody who is barely investing in a relationship, but they're barely investing because they're a part of a third party. Somebody likes third parties. And so Spirit is saying they're not investing, so let them go. Why stress yourself out when you see what it is? Didn't I just say something about people recognizing what time it is? When you recognize what time it is, then recognize what time it is. Let it go. We're going to let go. What's up, Herman? Kumar? And 5 dimes. Welcome. What's up with this 9 of Swords? 9 of Swords. 6 of Swords is in reverse. Spirit says it's time for you to go back to guarding your heart, baby. Go back to protecting yourself. You need to go back into being a cellmate with this person. Start protecting yourself. You need to go back to protection mode. Yeah. Look, protect yourself. That's what you should do. See, this is waiting on divine timing, but divine timing is telling you, hey, baby, go ahead and have a 9 of Wands. You need a boundary. Sagittarius, Spirit is telling you, you need to go back to having boundaries. Go back to guarding yourself. Protecting what you have coming in. What's up, Barsha? All right, Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. What do you got for the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Y'all are out here as the Nine of Wands. That's your energy. Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you need high boundaries. Because your person, why? Because your person is sexually impulsive. Your person is also street meat. Your person don't just like regular third parties. Somebody's sleeping with men and women. Because that's my bisexual card. Sometimes if it's not two kings or two queens on top of each other, my Knight of Wands so sexually impulsive that they are very, very they lack all types of self-control. So for me, that's like my DL card. So your person, Spirit is saying you have boundaries, your person's out here wilding out. Stop giving to this. And this person is a liar, and they act real like a bitch. Whoever your person is, they're very cold, very spiteful. Very spiteful. Leave this person alone. Let's talk about the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse for Sagittarius. Ten of Pentacles, thank you. King of Wands is in reverse. Four of Wands is in reverse. Yeah, your person's irresponsible. They're not the type that you could be stable with. You can't be stable with them. They're irresponsible. Impulsive. Told you. They would make a weak leader. And Spirit is saying, baby, Sagittarius, you are stable and strong. Why don't you just, to balance yourself out, why don't you just worry about your own stability? Because your person's weak. They are weak. Let this person go. This weak ass person. We're gonna let him go. Let him go. And I do got two kings out here. The King of Wands and my King of Pentacles. Technically, that's my, I told you somebody got some bisexual. There ain't nothing wrong with it, provided you tell it. But if you hiding it and you sleeping with both sexes and you spreading the juices, and not good, not good. You do whatever you want in the privacy of your bedroom. Who am I? Four of Swords is in reverse. Hermit in the upright. Three of Pentacles in the upright. Death in the upright. King of Wands is in reverse. All right, so we got no matter what I keep wanting to say Taurus. Not Taurus. Four of Swords is Libra. Libra with the Hermit. Okay, so Spirit says you keep thinking about being alone because you don't want to be a part of a lot of options. You keep thinking about this, Sagittarius. You don't want to be a part of a lot of options. You keep thinking about it. Now, don't get me wrong. You wanted to work with somebody for finances. You wanted to see ships coming in, but it's not what's happening. What is happening is they have you in a third party situation. And so you just going, even though it's like you had started off seeing potential and financial goals, you're not going to see that. Not with this person. Scorpio death is here. So go ahead and just kill the idea that this is somebody you can build with. You can't build with this person. One, because they're a liar. Two, they're deceptive. They're a liar. They're cruel. They're mean. They're very spiteful and very manipulative. So go ahead and just end the relationship because your person is irresponsible. Your person is very irresponsible. Is the King of Wands. Remember, I told you they're going to make a weak leader. Whoever they are, they're a weak leader. This is somebody you cannot build with. So don't build with them. They're gonna constantly you see it. You have to stay alone because they're gonna put you in competition with a lot of other people. Advice for my Sagittarius placements. Queen of Wands is in reverse. Knight of Swords is in reverse. You're losing confidence. There's no reason to move forward. Somebody, you're a sweetheart. And if you listen, sweetheart, Cancer with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands, that's y'all's energy is the Queen of Wands. But it could also be Leo. Knight of Swords, Aquarius with the Two of Pentacles. Sagittarius. Okay, so you need to slow down because you will lose confidence over this. You need to go into self-love. This is self-love mode. You out here, Virgo, with the Hermit and then Queen of Cups. It's like going to self-love. That's what you need to do. Practice self-love. And if you do that, you will actually be victorious. And guess what? You're going to go back to not being out of balance financially or emotionally. Yeah. See? Spirit said, look. Same thing he told Cancer. He's telling you, go back to the divine. Don't go back to a partnership with this person because that's not going to grow. You need to go back to the divine. This is what Spirit is telling you. What's up, Diva Tang? So Spirit, the divine is telling you, come back over here with me and avoid all this. Yes, you need to go into high priestess mode and really look at stuff because you could avoid all this bad luck if you come to the divine. You need to leave this person out in the cold. That's what you need to see. Sagittarius, yeah, because they're a burden. That's ending on your note with the 10 of Wands. This person's a burden, Sagittarius. Move on. Come back over here to me. The divine said, I love you right. Come on over here with me. All right, we are off to Capricorn. 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 Let's get it, Capricorns. All right, Cappies. Aquarius is after Capricorn, just FYI for those who wants to know. It's Aquarius and Pisces. All right, we getting down. Let's get it. You're very welcome, Amanda. What's up, Planet Extraordinary? Vanessa Burton, how you doing? What's your name? Kellis. How you doing? Yep, the weakest link. Jennifer, how you doing? All right. Debbie Q, welcome. All right, I'm going back to the bottom. All right. Did I shuffle these good? I think I did. Just to be sure, I need two. I think I did, but all right, Capricorn. Let's see what blessings are awaiting Capricorn. Queen of Wands is in reverse. Page of Pentacles here is in the upright. Okay. Hierophant is in reverse. 8 of Cups is in reverse. 7 of Swords is in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, stressed out, 9 of Swords. Woo! Capricorn, who got you stressed the hell out? Who has my Cappy stressed the hell out? Gemini here with the 9 of Swords. We got a Queen of Wands. Leo. We got a Page of Pentacles, Virgo. Hierophant, Taurus. 8 of Cups, Pisces. 7 of Swords, Aquarius. You're losing confidence, baby, Capricorn, because you don't want to be tied to somebody who's broke. Sounds about right, Capricorn. You are losing confidence because you are tired. You don't want to be with this broke person. You would rather be single. But you went back to somebody. You want to go back to being single. You don't want to be tied to somebody broke. 7 of Swords here in reverse. It's like you want to make amends. You feel like you need to make amends with yourself. You did yourself dirty. This person could have put you in a third party situation and you regret it. You regret it every day. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this Queen of Wands. That's funny. What's up, Regina? Capricorn said, I don't want to be attached to the broken. 3 of Cups is in the upright. So we got the 3 of Cups, the King of Wands, High Priestess. So the Queen of Wands is being clarified by the High Priestess. Spirit says if you were to go into High Priestess mode, Taurus energy, Capricorn, you could actually see here with the King of Wands in reverse that you were dealing with somebody who was weak. They have weak boundaries. They like attention. A king of Wands is very attractive, even in reverse. He gets groupies, but your person is weak. Where are they weak at? Third parties. Somebody's part. They have a weakness for sexual delicacies. They like to cheat. You're dealing with a serial cheater. This is somebody who is also broke because they're Page of Pentacles. Virgo. So we got Leo with the knight with the King of Wands here. What was this? Three of Cups is Cancer, and the High Priestess is Taurus. All right, so let's talk about this Page of Pentacles, Virgo energy. All right, we got the Six of Swords. Spirit says you need to go back to peace. Yeah, go back to peace. Stop. Yeah, baby, because this person's only attaching. They only love you for your money. And Spirit says, and they're broke. So the only reason this person's with you is for basically what they're going to get out of you, Capricorn. So you got some energy vampire trying to hook up and drain you for your energy. Literally, they want to share your energy. Look at the energy between the two hands. When you pour into your cup, I'm pouring into mine too. You and this person probably have a lot of differences. You would rather go back to being single. I'm with you because your person is only using you for your finances, and I don't like that. Let's talk about a Hierophant here in reverse for Capricorn. Hierophant in reverse for Capricorn. What's up, Amazon Blind? All right, it says death here is in the upright, Scorpio. So we have Scorpio, the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Spirit says, slow down, stop giving to this and end it. Go on and be single. Slow down, stop giving to this and end it. Death. Go ahead. Just go ahead and pull the plug. Come on, Capricorn. You want to pull the plug anyway, Spirit says, and we agree. End it. Go back to being single. It will feel a lot better for you. You would feel better being single. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups is going back to something. You don't want to go back to this person. You want to go back to being single because you like it better. Let's talk about the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Stop giving. And you think about it all the time, how you want to stop giving to something and reverse your own tower. You want to reverse your own tower, see? Because you're a master manifester. Did you manifest this love affair? Oh. It looks like with Gemini, double Gemini with the Magician and the Lovers, you need to manifest a relationship where somebody has self-control is what Spirit is saying. Because your person, you need to go back to that. Being with somebody who has some sort of level of self-control. Because this person doesn't. They're a free-for-all. Seven of Swords is here. What's the Seven of Swords? This is somebody this is somebody who likes you to put them up on a pedestal. They cheat. They do stuff behind your back. The Spirit says you should have no more. You should not be planning on giving them. Yeah, slow down. Don't have no forward move with this person, especially when it comes to finances. Slow down. Don't give them nothing else. If you want to be victorious, you want to heal from this situation, Capricorn, don't give them anything else. Tower here is Scorpio. The Four of Swords is Libra. We got the Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn. That shows energy. We got the Two of Wands, Aries energy. Taurus is the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands is Leo. All right. All right. It's almost time for the battery. I'll have to probably plug up during the Aquarius. We're getting there. What's up, Natalie? No, Natalia. Excuse me, Natalia. And Brittany and Ashton. How you doing? We already did Gemini, baby. There will be timestamps. Just FYI. Just give me like 5-10 minutes after the reading and I'll put up the timestamp. Two of Swords. All right, so let's talk about it. King of Swords here is in the upright at the bottom of the deck. Four of Cups. So you want to get up and do something. You want to win at all costs. I hope it's not with this person because it's not going to be successful if you do. Spirit says you need to go in a whole nother direction when it comes to this person, Capricorn. What is going on? Okay. You remember how I said you want to go back to being single because this person is broke? But this person, another reason why you need to go back to being single, because your person, you need to stop giving to this. Somebody's person has them in a down low love affair. I don't know if you know this or not, but somebody's person is like that's the running thing. I think between Scorpio, Sagittarius, and I think y'all are the only ones that keep coming out where it is now. I got two kings on top of each other. Yeah, some of your person's third party options are same sex. Somebody could be questioning their sexuality. So there it is. Some of their third party situations, that's two kings, is same sex. And Spirit is telling you just stop giving to this person who's only using you for your money, Capricorn. Don't pour into their cup. This person is like morally bankrupt, emotionally bankrupt. Magician. Yeah, they don't. You need to be a master manifester. And you listen. Don't give them any more money. If you've been giving them money and looking out for them, don't give them nothing else. Magician, Gemini. Ace of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. King of Swords, Libra. Yeah. Pisces, if you reverse the Tower, you're just going to go right back to being hung up. And Spirit is saying your advice, Capricorn, is to guard your heart. That's what you need. If you don't do nothing else, guard your heart. Libra energy. Protect yourself. Remain at a stalemate with this person. Somebody's person, yeah, they doing too much. Y'all know, what's the advice? They doing too much. This person, oh yeah, they overindulge, huh? Somebody overindulges like with sex, real bad. And you need, Spirit says you need a firm boundary. Do you see how she got a boundary around her crown and everything? Like you need a boundary, a strong, direct boundary. Libra energy here with the Queen of Swords. 9 of Cups is Pisces. The Emperor. Oh, see, this person is very irresponsible. They're irresponsible. Yeah, don't heal this. Don't heal this. Don't manifest bringing this person back. Aries with the Emperor and 3 of Swords and like just sweeping them cheating up under the rug. Because they waiting on divine timing to come towards you and heal it. But don't do it. Don't do it. Because see, you just going to end up in the 8 of Swords or mental prison. Because this relationship is one-sided. You're the only one who gives. And that's what you don't see. You're the only one who gives. This person's not giving to the connection like that. There it is, Capricorn. Your overall energy is to maintain your boundaries. You need to maintain your boundaries. 3 of Swords is Libra. Emperor is Aries. And the 3 of Wands is also Aries. And the 10 of Wands, what was that? Proper boundaries. 9 of Wands is Sagittarius. And the 8 of Swords is Gemini. So that's your reading, Capricorn. We're moving on to Aquarius. What's up, Pure Summer? How you doing? Eljador, Mara Lee. Welcome to the channel. All right, so we're moving into Aquarius. And then Pisces is next. We're almost there. All right, Aquarius. Let's get it. Let's go. Aquarius. All right. And don't forget, y'all, I'm going to have to pause for 2 seconds and plug up. Actually, I should probably do it before I start your reading. What's up? Hello, Christy Lee. I'll just do it before I start the reading. What's up, Donna Gunn? In April Vanilla. Okay. Pisces is next. If you're in here and you missed the other signs, there will be timestamps. Please come on in. Double tap, say hello, and double tap, y'all. Let's get these likes up. What's up? Hello, Christy Lee. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. I'm going to pull your cards and I'm going to plug up before I read the cards. Temperance, Sagittarius. Starting off nice. All right. Aquarius, High Priestess. Oh, you know what, Spirit? Do you want me? I'm just reading. I didn't even ask the question. Oh, do you want me to ask the question or keep going? Yes. I just start pulling cards. What we got for Aquarius? The spirit just like, I'm gonna give you something, but you didn't ask the question. I just realized I didn't ask the question. What blessings are coming in for my Aquarius placements, Holy Spirit? What blessings are coming in for my Aquarius placements? My bad, y'all. What blessings, are coming in for my Aquarius placements? Y'all starting out different now. Nine of Wands in the upright, King of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups is in reverse. Hermit in the upright. Woo, you being called to be by yourself. That is the running theme, honey. I don't know. It's a lot of people in bad relationships or something today. The blessing is being single, child. Being single. King of Swords is out here in the upright. Yeah. Ooh. Y'all got it too. All right, y'all. We got two kings on top of each other. This is like, I don't know what is going on. There is somebody in, there's a lot of people. Somebody is in a same-sex connection, but they also swing. That is, your person's bisexual because there's a Queen of Wands, a King of Swords, a King of Wands. So it's like they're in a karmic connection with a feminine, but they have a same-sex option lover. They're trying to lead the feminine and be out of, oh Lord, be out of they want to leave this person. Somebody wants to leave the feminine. Now, if you're masculine and it sounds like you, then flip it around. But they want to leave you and leave you in chaos and leave you caught up. And so this is why Spirit is saying you need to have boundaries here. Okay, Sagittarius with the Nine of Wands, you need boundaries. Stop giving to this situation. Spirit is look 2 times telling you, Aquarius, don't get to the situation because we have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Stop giving to this. Don't give them finances. Don't be selfish. Don't give them no finances. Don't give them no money, and you will restore your faith. You're being called to be alone. Hermit, Virgo. Okay, Five of Cups is Scorpio. Cancer is with the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles is Taurus. All right, got my long cord. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I be struggling sometimes. Gotta move my the lotion, Tasha. I gotta lift it up. There we go. Let me make sure we're charging, and we're charging. All right. All right, y'all. Let's finish. My bad. Okay. What's up, deuces? All right. Thank you. This your first time here. Well, welcome, Deuces Wild. What's your name? Deuces Wild something. How you doing? All right, so let's talk about this. Nine of Wands is here in the uprights. Yeah, your person has. This is not love, honey. Two of Cups is in reverse. This is not love at all. You need a boundary. You do not. Spirit says do not be a part of no third party situation with somebody who is not invested in a relationship with you. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Baby, this person is not. What is going on? Aquarius, your person is nowhere near invested. I mean, I just told you, this is somebody who's sleeping with you and a same-sex option. I don't know if you know, but I just told you. Let's talk about this. Yeah, you don't need to be a part of a third-party situation where somebody's barely investing into you or the relationship. Let's talk about the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles here in reverse. Let me turn this just a little bit so we ain't got so much of my phone. Oh, my nose is itching. All right. King of Pentacles. Please. Holy Spirit. What you got? King of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. That's y'all, Aquarius. Seven of Swords is in reverse. Magician is in reverse. Gemini. Nine of Cups. Pisces. And then we got the Six of Pentacles. Taurus. It's in reverse. This is not an equal give and take. This is not. You should go after your personal wish fulfillment because this is not it. This person is manipulative that you deal with. Very manipulative. They want to come back and say they're sorry, but they're not. Seven of Swords. Your person cheated. They want to come in and tell you they're sorry. They're selfish. Whoever this is, they're very selfish. They're going to come in and say they're sorry. I'm sorry. I cheated on you. Aquarius, I'm sorry. I cheated on you. I want to make amends for what I did behind your back. This person still, their personal wish fulfillment is to be a terror. They like being manipulative. They like it. They like third parties. They like being manipulative, and they don't really give to you. Spirit says, so stop giving to them. Don't give them no more emotion. Take all your stuff back, Aquarius. Take all your emotion back. With the Ace of Cups in reverse. Don't pour into their cup. Thank you, Charlene from Alaska. Welcome to the channel, baby. Let's talk about the Ace of Cups here in reverse. We got the Page of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups is in reverse. Six of Wands is in the upright. The Knight of Cups is in the upright. Yeah. Spirit says, this person, don't come back and give them no more of anything. Here with the Knight of Cups says Scorpio. Scorpio here with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Don't do it. Move slow when it comes to this person. This is somebody you could go back to being victorious. You can go back to, because this person keeps putting you on one side of the situation. I told you, but it's like cheating. Your person cheats bad. They cheat men and women. And so Spirit says, if you want to go back to being victorious, then you're technically in a one-sided situation. You need to let this person go. Stop pouring into their cup. Stop pouring into their cup, and you will restore your faith here with the Five of Cups in reverse. You want your cups restored? Then come over here with me. So we got Leo here with the Six of Wands. Page of Cups is Cancer, and the Four of Cups is also Cancer. Let's talk about this page, Five of Cups, please, Holy Spirit. All right, we got Empress in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Y'all are karmic soulmates. Or karmic twin flame. This is somebody who wants to restore your faith by asking for forgiveness. A karmic wants forgiveness for being in their ego. We got the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. Your person is your twin flame, but your person has you in a same-sex cheatation behind your back. Hell to the no-no. They want to apologize for being in their ego. Any past resentments or regret or remorse I have done to you, please forgive me. This is somebody who dropped a position with you. They let everything between the two of y'all dry up. Remember, I just said they did not give to it. And with that Ace of Cups, they really let the whole relationship dry up. They didn't try. They left you out here in a one-sided situation. They didn't even try. And then here with the Hermit here in the upright, this is Virgo energy. Spirit says you might as well just be alone. He keeps saying that. He just said it for the last four signs: Scorpio, Sagittarius. He is saying for Capricorn, but now he's saying it for y'all. He said it for so y'all might want to watch Scorpio, Sagittarius, and now he's saying it with Aquarius. You need to come be with me. The divine wants you to come be with him. I'll love you. And the wheel of fortune to be right. Come over here. Basically, because see, the Hermit is about walking with the light of God. You see what I'm saying? He has his staff and he has his light. His star there's a star. You can't see it. It's like a gold star right there. So he said, come over here with me. He done told two other signs that come over here with me, baby, and you'll feel better. Just be by yourself with me for a little bit. What's up? Excuse me. The Wanda gun, what are you talking about? Ew, yuck. Who you talking to? I don't know. All I did was say, ew, yuck. We don't talk like that. You have to direct yourself to your person, or I'm gonna unhide you. But just so you know, this is how we do it, Wanda. You have to direct it to your person. If you come in the room and you just say that, we don't know who you're talking to. Now I'm gonna give you a second chance at it. Now I don't know if you're saying ooh yuck to. I hope you ain't talking about the divine, because the divine is telling you to come over here with me. But somebody need to go sit down. And because if you go sit down, you'll come out of chaos and conflict. You need to block this person. You need to block going back to this person because they doing too much. Okay. Well, thank you, baby. Thank you for correcting it. Like, because I was like, I just said something about the divine. I looked up and see, that's why I was on it. So sorry. Welcome to the channel, by the way. All right, so we got the Queen of Wands here in the upright. We have the Six of Cups is in the upright. No, excuse me, Six of Cups is in reverse. Ooh, see, this is. Do you know why the divine is telling you to come over here with me and be by yourself, Aquarius? Because Spirit is saying, I can almost guarantee you that this person you've been knowing for a long, long time, they're going to be disloyal. Because the Six of Cups is in reverse. My Six of Cups is somebody who is disloyal, and they give you hate, pain, and despair. And Spirit says, I can guarantee you they're going to bring hate, more pain, more despair, more disloyalty that needs to be met with distance. You need to protect yourself with the Two of Swords. Guard your heart, baby. So, in other words, the divine is trying to protect you, Aquarius, from being more heartbroken by dealing with this person. Libra here with the Two of Swords. Six of Cups is Scorpio. And then we got Leo with the Queen of Wands. Leo. All right. Let's see what else we got. What's up, Sunshine Ruby? Thank you for the sparkle. All right. What else you want Aquarius to know, Holy Spirit? Holy Spirit. Strength. Two of Pentacles. I don't think you. This person is only going to attach you for your money, and that is the truth. The truth is they only want to bounce stuff out with you because they like the way you love them. They like the way you love them, Aquarius. That's what I see. They like the way you love them. So they're going to want to come back to you and make peace. Strength is here. This is somebody who sees that you have self-control over yourself. And because you have self-control over yourself, they're struggling financially and emotionally. But they're looking at you like you could help them get control over their finances and their emotions. Because you're strong and they're not. Because see, this is their weak point. See, they need help, but they don't give you any help in return. See, there's no equal reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody who just wants to ask for a handout. They're struggling. They feel like you have stuff under control. So they want to come ask you. And Spirit says, don't give them no advice. Don't give this person who is out of alignment with you any advice, who wants to play like they're partners. But the only reason they want to play partners is because they want to act like they want to take your money with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who want to use you for your money. Don't do it. Release the devil, Capricorn. Release the devil. Leave this person alone. What's up, Cupcakes? Thank you for the star and 10. Thank you also for the star. Yeah, release this person. That's the blessing, is releasing them. Your blessing is, Aquarius, to release this. Release the instability. Release the toxicity. Release the person who might have a sexual, a drug, or gambling addiction. Release it. Release it. This person's already very unstable. And they're toxic as hell. Y'all showed up as karmics. You need to change your perspective. Change your perspective and go in a whole nother direction. With the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces with the Hangman. Four of Wands, Leo, and Capricorn is the devil. Yeah, slow down. Slow down. Don't be so quick to give this person no money. Protect yourself. I'm serious. Spirit keeps saying slow down. Knight of Swords, Aquarius, that shines energy. Do not force it. Don't. Because what you're going to see is that this person wants to play on your heart. They want to try to come. They need you to come. They need you to be successful. So they got to play on your heart, baby. Oh, I don't want you to be in your heart because it's something about you believing in them, Aquarius. Yeah, this person is expecting you to come in and give them a love offer. Here with the Knight of Cups. Child, this person want a love offer and marriage. Hell no, they're gonna come in, Aquarius, you the one I want. Spirit says absolutely not. Absolutely not. Seven of Cups is in reverse. They coming in to tell you, you the one I want. You the one I want to work with. And Spirit said, and what's going to be illuminated is it should be a hell no. Hell no. We ain't going back. We ain't doing that. Let's move on. Pisces, you're last but definitely not least. All right, baby, let's get it. Let's go. What's up, Camilla? I am Lizane. Gotta stay hydrated. All right, Pisces. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, Pisces. Thank you, Vanessa. Welcome to have you here. All right, Holy Spirit, what is it? What's the blessings that are surrounding Pisces? And I know y'all probably like, Tasha, these sound negative, but these are blessings. Because when God tells you, one, what to do, you recognize it and being seen. That's a blessing. Save you from some heartache and pain. All right, Pisces, let's see what we got. We got Empress here in reverse, Taurus, 7 of Cups in reverse, Scorpio, 10 of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius, 2 of Swords in reverse, Libra, Temperance, Sagittarius again in reverse. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody that you love likes to have you in third-party situations, Pisces. Womp, womp, womp. I don't like it. Empress here in reverse. This is somebody who you need to dry everything up because it's hard for this person to release and just be with one person. They need to just let everything dry up, choose one person, and release it. But what you cannot see is no, they cannot do that. They cannot do this. This is somebody who's gonna always they can't do it. 10 of Wands, they need to release this and protect themselves. But they like, I can't do it. They can't choose just one. They don't know how to alchemize themselves. They like everybody. So this is somebody, it says when Temperance is in reverse, somebody who they feel out of control. Whoever this is, they feel out of control. Like they're going through some sort of extreme. What's up, Jackie Dennis? I don't like it. Let's talk about the Empress here in reverse. Empress in reverse is being clarified by the Devil in reverse, Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles is in the upright. 8 of Swords. Spirit says, this is actually good, Pisces. You should let the relationship dry up with this person. Why? Because then you can come out of a mental prison, and if you come out of the mental prison and release the devil, basically remove yourself from this toxic situation, you're gonna end up in the 10 of Pentacles. You can have legacy wealth. You're gonna be very stable if you would just let this thing, let it dry up. Go ahead, just basically, boop, let this person go. Let them go. We got Virgo here with the 10 of Pentacles, Devil, Capricorn, 8 of Swords, Gemini. All right, yeah, just release them. Go ahead, and all will be well. Pisces. Let's talk about the 7 of Cups here in reverse. This is somebody who wants you to see them as their only option. I don't like it. What's up, Godfather? We already did it. We already done Libra. How you doing? You're a Libra in the building. I see you. Willerby, how you doing, baby? And Vontigo Smith, how you doing? Let's talk about the 7 of Cups here in reverse. So your blessing is if you can come out of toxic situations, baby, you can have a lot of stability. Hermit in the upright, King of Swords in the upright, Two of Pentacles is in the upright. Spirit says you should be judging this. This person, if you judge this person is out of balance in their finances. See, that's a jester trying to balance on top of I don't know, whatever this thing is, this column. So Spirit is saying, if you were to judge this situation for what it is, Pisces, with the King of Swords, Libra energy, and then we got Capricorn is the Two of Pentacles, and the Virgo is the Hermit. If you could see your only option really is to be single, because this person's struggling financially anyway. And they already said if you could just drop them, your money will go up. This person is a burden with the Ten of Wands. Now, and Spirit is telling you release the burden with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there it is again. Death. Ooh, don't dig this up. Please don't dig this up. Because we got the Four of Swords in reverse with Death in reverse. That's like digging something up, not letting something rest. We got Scorpio. Scorpio, Libra with the Four of Swords, King of Pentacles. Spirit says, yeah, if you go back, don't go back to them. Go back to releasing burdens. Death reverse. Go back to being stable. That's what you do. That's what you do. Don't slow down being stable by digging this up. No, you slow down, dig up being, relieving burdens, but don't go digging them up. Don't dig up the relationship. Just let go of the relationship. So the Knight of Swords is Aquarius, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Scorpio, Death. And I said Four of Swords is Libra. Okay? And the Ten of Wands with Sagittarius. Yeah, believe this. What we got for the Two of Swords? You'll actually be able to persevere a lot better if you got yourself under control, Scorpio, Pisces. I didn't mean to say Scorpio. No, I didn't mean to say y'all Scorpio. Maybe I'll deal with Scorpio. I apologize, Pisces. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Moon. This is y'all, the Moon, Pisces. That's your energy. There's something you don't see. If you don't have proper boundaries with this person, it's going to lead to a lot of chaos and conflict. If you let down your guard and don't have no boundaries, you're going to end up in chaos and conflict. Sagittarius here with the Nine of Wands and Leo with the Five of Wands. You're going to be very out of balance. You go digging this up. Pisces. Temperance in reverse. You're going to end up out of balance if you dig it up. This person has finance problems, is what Spirit is saying. Seven of Swords here in the upright. They got some financial problems. And this is why they're saying you'll end up out of balance. Because they may have, see, the devil is in reverse, but if the devil actually ends up in the upright, this person can actually reintroduce you to bad behaviors. Because to get to the Ten of Pentacles, you got to have self-discipline. You can't be up here getting high, drunk, having sex all day. You got to release toxic behaviors to be disciplined to get to the Ten of Pentacles. So you could actually self-sabotage yourself, Pisces, if you were to dig this up and go back to this. See, yeah, if you go back and don't protect yourself, you're going to feel like you restored your faith. But this person going to end up walking away from you in the end anyway. With the Eight of Cups, they're going to end up walking away from you and doing you dirty all over again. Justice in reverse. I know what I know what Spirit trying to tell me. Pisces, you need to avoid this. Because, see, we got the Sun, Leo, the Lovers in reverse. See, this person going to go right back to cheating on you. Spirit just said it again. So, it's like, yeah, you'll see what's being illuminated. They're not your partner. If you try to go back and thinking it's going to be happy, they just going to end up cheating all over again. Gemini here, Leo, and the Seven of Swords is Aquarius. All they're going to do is end up cheating on you all over again. And then you're going to be out of balance with Temperance in reverse. So it's like they'll be cool for a minute and then they're going to go right back to cheating. Your person's a serial cheater. That's what I see. What's up, Timothy James? So somebody's person is a serial cheater. Cheatation. They cheat, man. They cheat. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. What else does she want Pisces to know? Nine of Cups. Excuse me, Eight of Cups. Ooh. Emperor. In reverse? That's not good. Ten of Cups is in reverse. Things with this person will not get off the ground. You need to just focus. Look, Spirit is telling you, just focus on the Ten of Pentacles. Focus on making wealth. Focus on your work and getting new beginnings. Walk away from this person. Don't give to them. Slow down. Don't give to them. Because not another day, not another moment should you even be worrying about them. Why? Why does Spirit keep telling you, Pisces, not to worry about them? And we have Eight of Pentacles is Virgo. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Eight of Cups is Pisces. Emperor is Aries. And then the Ten of Cups is Pisces again. Listen, Spirit is saying the reason why you want to walk away from this person is because, again, they just going to Emperor. This is somebody who's going to drop their position and chaos is going to ensue. So Spirit is telling you, just go ahead and walk away from this person because before they walk away from you, because when they do, they just gonna cheat. They're not your happily ever after. You're gonna see you're not able to get stuff off the ground with them, Pisces. You're not able to get stuff off the ground with them because they're not really investing in the relationship like this. Now they're gonna come back and apologize to you and act like they're gonna tell you their secrets, like, oh, I just want to be in love with you, Pisces. But the reason is because this person likes you putting them up on a pedestal. I don't know what you do to this person, but they like being put up on a pedestal. Three of Pentacles, they want to work with you. They say that, but they don't carry their own load. I want to work with you for wealth, but you'll be doing all the work. And they just standing around like these ladies, you know, like they're just trying to be cute. Whoever it is, your person, don't get them out of no karma. Do not get them, because that's what it looks like. Here with the Ten of Swords, like you will be removing karma for them. I wouldn't do it. Just move on, Pisces. I'm going to cut you one more. Yeah. Spirit says heal from the third party. Transform, heal. Don't let this person attach you for your money because, see, you technically the Nine of Pentacles. So go heal. Work on your money. Be focused. Leave this idiot alone. That's your blessing. Your blessing is that you can get to the Ten of Pentacles if you can leave this person alone who is dead weight. They're a cheater and they're dead weight. That's it. That's all. I want to thank the Most High, His Son, and the Holy Spirit and my light team. I also want to thank JP, the God, for being an awesome moderator and sticking with his girl for the entire duration of this long ass reading. Okay, y'all, I'm about to do the timestamps. If you need a personal, I am the light tarot at gmail.com. Send me an email and I will gladly respond back and I will send you all the information you need for a personal reading. If you enjoyed this reading, I ask that you would please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know when I upload. And like I said, send me an email. I'm the light tarot at gmail.com. Thank you all for the 412 jewels, the 297 likes. Thank you to the one person who sent the super chat. I appreciate you all. And don't forget to hype up the video when we fully upload. Thank you all for being here. I love you. Have a good night, good morning, or good afternoon in your part of the world. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. Google, if you're in another part of the time zone around the world, we go live every day, somewhere between 9:30 and 10 lately. I've been pushing back to 10 because I've been working overtime, but normally it's 9:30. Okay, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby.